Well, I said I was good to unmute, but I was only. God damn it! Sean.
Isaac.
Sean. Let's see. Welcome everyone. We had a good day yesterday. The big bowl was exciting as usual. Surprisingly, would you say more or fewer fatalities than normal, Sean?
Definitely more fatalities. We
More,
had a
more,
man walk onto
yeah,
the field and die just under his own strength.
yeah. Four players, three on the 49ers and one on the Chiefs, were destroyed, unfortunately. But
They
you
were
know,
sent into the incinerator.
they
They were
this
burned at the pyre of the Great Sport Bowl.
they were burned in the Super Bowl, which is what gives a lot of the like strength to the event. That's
Mm-hmm.
I
And
feel
you need
like
a lot of strength to power that event, because Usher's taken at least one or two down.
uh-huh. And we all have to remember that he did his contribution was he did burn his shirt, so that's why he had to get a second shirt later because he burned his shirt in
So
the
that he could
big
then take the
fire.
second one off too, if I remember
Yes.
correctly.
He didn't take well,
Oh yeah, he took off the jacket, but not the muscle
yeah.
shirt.
He
Not the
he
muscle,
kept
not the
the
shirt with
muscle
painted on
shirt.
muscles.
So he kind of took his shirt off twice, kinda, if you consider the fact that really what he did was actually he switched into his cybernetic body.
Yes.
So he
Correct.
was naked actually. I mean, if that's your cybernetic body and you take off all the clothes you were wearing, then you're just naked, right?
I mean, technically, as long as there's no peebness or nipples showing, then I don't think that the sports bowl officials can get mad at you.
Yeah, they can't get mad at you. That's why they got mad at that streaker. He still had his peebus.
Yeah. Gotta get rid of that peebus.
I forgot that there was. I forgot that there was one streaker. I didn't even see it. So they just said it, and I was like, "What?" And then I
Yeah,
did.
I think that they were like clever enough with the cameras that they just happened to not be showing that part of the field when it happened, and they just didn't cut to it.
Uh huh. But welcome to the stream, everyone. I'm your host, Isaac MCCanary. The football happened.
Football.
I saw the first ding dang game of football. I think I've seen it maybe 8 years, maybe 10 years. Maybe the last time I saw football was in college. That was 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I was 21.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna play some more Deus Ex. Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Sean, also known as the Talking Skull, he, him, and I used to love football when I was a kid, but I similarly have not really watched it in like. The last time I consistently watched football was like 2010.
Yeah. Yep. That sounds about like pretty much we both were in college, and I maybe saw like a couple games in college, and that's it.
Yep.
That's all the ball that I was able to
But I
witness.
try to
And
catch the Super Bowl, and every once in a while I get a hankering to watch a few games here and there. And boy shuts howdy, I'm glad I chose to tune into this one because it was a real shit show.
it really was like there will always be exaggerating, but the exaggeration's based on a little bit of truth and the fact of how fucking man, I lost my noodles when that guy got his whole leg blown off by the ball, and then they got an interception off of that. I was surprised they even thought that was legal.
Mm-hmm. You're not supposed to be allowed to shoot the other team's legs off, but
But
when
what
you're
if
the Kansas City Chiefs, the rules are
mean,
just built different.
Mahomes does have a rifle for an arm. That one throw I was saying, I said it while we were watching. I was surprised that guy caught that ball. If he hadn't caught it, fast enough, it would have taken his head straight off. I think he would have accidentally killed one of his teammates. That's how much they trust each other as a team, Sean.
Totally. They trust that it's worth it to die if that's what it takes.
He knew that he was going to catch that ball or die, and the catcher knew that if he didn't catch that ball, he had
Famous
to
football
die.
position, catcher.
Yeah, dude, there's catcher, there's wall, there's
Patrick Mahomes, the greatest pitcher in the league.
There's quarterback, his back, he puts all of the quarters in his back pockets. So that way whenever he backs up, he takes a handful and then throws them out in front to try to distract the other team.
There's the running back who's only allowed to go backwards.
I do. So part of the inspiration for this prompt is a very real thing that one of the callers said was something like, a good player knows that if he's gonna win, he's got to use his legs. Or something like that. What do you remember what he said?
I do, because it made sense in context, but you just lost your shit over it, and it was very funny.
I did. And to me, it's like, well, no shit, you want to use your legs playing football. What else are you going to be doing? Who's not using their legs?
He's not supposed to use his legs. He's supposed to use his arms.
He's supposed to use his head, because he's the tactical master.
He's the big smart brain of the team. He doesn't have to have legs. Put that man in a wheelchair. Get him off his legs.
Exactly. If his team is doing
Put
their
him in a
job,
dining chair. If he needs to move, the center can carry him.
Honestly, if his team is doing a good enough job, he should just be able to stand there and take his time, He don't gotta use... You're right, Sean. He don't gotta use his legs. God. I don't know, man. It to me, that just sounds like somebody being like shot calling for swimming and being like, man, the fact that they float, everyone knows that a good swimmer has to float to be able to win swimming.
But not every position in football is the same.
I understand. I just I would just assume that
commentators like to use flowery language. We all know that when he says use his legs, we mean get out there and kick the shit out of somebody.
Yeah, which I mean, I didn't get to see this one, but somebody apparently just decked another player, and that actually
that was funny. I mean, it was a small thing, but yeah, somebody just like wheeled around and smacked the shit out of someone else.
Good job on whoever jumped on the grenade. That unfortunately was one of the fatalities, but if somebody on the Kansas City team hadn't jumped on that grenade, we definitely the Kansas City Chiefs definitely would have lost. Really though, that kick block was insane. Fucking
yeah, that was wild.
Man.
You don't see blocked extra points very often. That whole game was a shit show, man. There were so many fumbles, so much just weird shit happened. What a wild game.
Oh my god, Sean. This is the man who got his foot hit by the fucking football! This is the guy!
It's a real life reenactment.
So the thing I'm goofing on everybody for who didn't. Yeah, well, we have non-American viewers out there. For everybody who
predominantly non-American viewers, to my understanding.
Honestly, we're definitely if you're getting your football information from us, thank you.
We are the foremost experts.
Please tell people that this is what happened at the Super Bowl. If you do not understand what the Super Bowl is, you'll make the Super Bowl sound so fucking cool, because we're right. But, fuck, Sean, I don't know football terms good enough. How would you say this?
I'll explain
yes.
So, Kansas City Chiefs, right? They were blowing it hard. They were sucking really bad.
They were sucking eggs pretty bad at the start of the second half.
They did a 3-and-out. They had to punt the ball away, and they punted the ball away. And the dude was lined up to catch it, and he was like, "Ah, shit! Like I'm not going to be able to get to it." So he was just going to let it bounce and let it go where it lays. But the ball did not reach the ground because instead it pegged one of the blockers for the receiving team right in the foot.
Yup.
And because it touched a receiving team player, it was fair game, and the Chiefs just dove on it and got a free 60 yards and a first down.
Now I still
A complete fluke. Like the fates stepped in, the heavens parted, and God stepped down to personally hand the Chiefs 60 yards and a first down that led inevitably to a touchdown.
I mean, my hot take is still that I'm still convinced that was the plan. They were like, man, we need a real swinger. We need a real swinger. Hey, if you could just hit that guy in the leg, they won't expect it. I don't think anyone would expect it. Just fucking hit that guy, and we got it. Just aim for one of them and hit him. You don't have to hit him hard. You just gotta hit him. And boy, did that mortar pay off, Sean?
Yeah, no kidding.
Maybe I should shot call for football. I'd be making calls like this, like, damn, Greg, that guy just fucking mortared the football all the way into that guy's shin. I'm surprised he's still walking, Greg. I don't know who Greg is, Sean.
I don't either.
Other than my stepdad. It's just me and my stepdad shot calling football, and you're just like, yeah, Isaac. Yeah, that's nice.
I'm glad, Isaac.
Well, welcome, Theta, and yes, we're ready. We're about to get them cigarettes out. We're just talking about the future of football, which happened yesterday. The future of football happened yesterday. These are pictures from the Super Bowl. My favorite part was when Mahomes did take a knee after a touchdown to take a bite out of the Super Bowl, out of the big dish.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Everybody who scores a touchdown gets to take a ceremonial bite out of the big dish.
Yeah. And this was the guy who got his leg taken out after he got smacked by that ball. I agree with you, though, Sean. He burned that shoe. He burned that shoe in the Super Bowl afterwards.
Oh, yeah. He absolutely... That dude is never going to live that moment down. He absolutely went home and burned that shoe in a bonfire.
Hey, buddy out there, you gave me one of the best experiences ever to talk about. You have my deepest respect. I love that happened, and I'm so sorry that it happened to you, but it's great. And I appreciate you for your misfortune.
Oh, Theta, you don't want us to talk about the Taylor Swift Bowl?
I mean, we haven't listen, we've talked about her boyfriend more than her. She was there. She got all surprised when he got the big down. He did actually have a couple good pushes that were like, Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, I mean, I meme on them for the way they played in the first half, but they earned that win. You can't take anything away from them in that game.
In fact, this is him trying to escape.
Here's P. Holmes himself.
He's trying to escape the stadium after his testimonial with the sacred trophy, which is just a ball on a stick. It's just the ball of the game on a stick. And now he has to protect. The important part about winning the Super Bowl is you actually have to keep the trophy. You have to actually get out of the stadium with the trophy to actually get to keep the bowl.
It becomes oddball. And what's crazy is that every time they have to bring in the Miami Dolphins to do this section of the match. Like, it doesn't matter who played in the game. They have to bring the Miami Dolphins in to do this running of the Dolphins.
The Miami Dolphins actually are never invited. They just try to third party every single time because they know they're never going to get there. They know they're never going to get there. Yeah, they just try to get in there before anyone else can because they're like, we know we're never going to be there, so we got to get the distraction. All that winning the Super Bowl does is get you the trophy first. That's it.
And
it's free game after that.
They never once get the trophy. Like, At first, people were mad, but then like it just happens so many times, and they never can pull it off that people just roll with it now. It's just people just have fun with it.
Now, do you think the halftime? Is this the halftime steeping of the bowl? Is this when all of the players have to like take a bath in the big bowl of salad,
Uh-huh.
football salad?
Football salad. I mean, they have to become part of the football salad. You need a lot of good football boys to make a proper football salad.
Send me football salad. I guess the only other bit I have, then we could start and we could get to your bit because I do want to know about your mail. But I do have one hypothetical, Sean, that
Oh,
is the conclusion of football jokes for now. I'll admit it. I haven't seen football in a long time, and
number 15 football foot lettuce.
God fucking. That's what that one guy got after the game.
Yeah.
Oh, I must not have hit enter. But if I remember correctly, now that they've brought the big bowl back to Kansas, what are you gonna do with your turn with the bowl, Sean?
I think for my turn with the bowl, I'm gonna stick it in the oven and I'm just gonna blast it to like 575 degrees for as long as they'll let me.
With anything in it? Are you gonna put anything in the bowl, or are you just gonna
I just
nuke the
wanted to
bowl?
do some science on this bowl. We've
Okay.
never got down. Everyone worships the bowl, but no one understands the bowl on a compositional level yet. No one has
Nobody.
done scientific analysis of this bowl.
To be honest, the bowl. Nobody knows where the bowl came from. The bowl just suddenly appeared, like at the end of a season of the first football, and they
It
were
came
just like,
down from the sky.
they were like, "That's weird." And what was unfortunate about that first one, people don't talk because football back then was so much messier. Like the three of the players on both sides were immediately evaporated. They got too close to it, and
It was a real Indiana Jones situation.
people still theorize whether or not they just got sent to another plane or if they got redistributed into a gaseous form. People still don't know where they came, where they went. There's a lot of theories out there, but the bowl just appeared, and it seems that after every game, the like energy of the bowl is the only thing that tones down the energy of the bowl is when the other team is placed into the bowl to satiate it, because that's what happens to the losing team, right?
Yes.
That's what gets the bowl to calm down.
That's why famously the runner-ups in the Super Bowl get the first draft pick next year. Everybody else is in reverse order of their record, but the very first pick is the runner-up for the Super Bowl because they lost so many good football boys to the bowl.
Yep. And I mean, everyone knows this. This is common knowledge about the bowl, and it's a cultural thing, Sean,
You just wouldn't if you weren't here for it, you wouldn't understand.
You wouldn't understand. I think I'm just gonna make my family macaroni in the bowl. I'm gonna have my good old orange macaroni out of the bowl. It just makes it taste that much sweeter. I haven't gotten to make it too many times. I actually didn't see the last 3 times. I didn't even know they got the bowl the last 3 times. I didn't even realize.
You know
so
that
I
the
missed
Chiefs
out.
were big Super Bowl boys.
I missed out, man. I'm gonna make it worth it this time. That's all.
with a big pasta.
With a big old pasta is gonna be for me and everyone in Kansas. It's gonna take 30 days to make. So, but
That's a long term with the bowl. I don't know if they'll let you keep it that long.
oh shit! I didn't know there were rules. Ah, damn.
Yeah, I mean, because everybody's got to get a hand on this bowl, and there's a lot of people in Kansas City.
What if I could agree to like a big soup where everybody brings one ingredient? and then I make one soup in it.
Yeah, I mean, if you can start a petition, you could probably get that through.
Okay, all right. This football jokes are done for now, so we could start the stupid game. I don't know. I certainly, for the first game I've seen in a long time, to see all that. Keep going. I'm gonna get a beer. There's just so much. There's so much. That Usher show. There was some good.
Yeah.
There were some good parts of it. I still can't get over him getting. I like so many parts of it. What my favorite part of the Usher show was when they decided to light Usher on fire halfway through the show. That was insane, man.
I mean, I wasn't sold on the Usher show until they brought out the roller skates. And that sounds like a joke. That sounds like I'm making up a funny situation. No, every word of that sentence I mean.
Yeah, no. I totally agree.
Why are you?
What? Why am I... Hey, game? Why am I... There we go. Somehow, I saved in walking. I don't know how I did that. But no, the Usher show was fun. I did make fun of the fact that he had to take off his shirt, and then he disappeared, and I didn't even realize he disappeared because there was a dope-ass guitar solo on
they gave
screen.
us a close-up of a sick guitar solo while Usher evaporated for long enough to put on a different shirt.
Yep, and then in doing so, he came back with... Yeah, well, he took his shirt off during the show, which I can only assume he was told explicitly not to do. But they knew that they had to have backup clothes for him anyways, so... You know... I was not expecting him to come back with a different shirt. I really wasn't. Boy, it's bad up there.
Where are you at? Is this Paris?
I saved. I didn't mean to. Yes. No. Yes. Yes, it is. Trying to remember.
I remember the last thing I remember was you being in the catacombs.
And now we're in the stinky sewers. We're in the stinky sewers. There's robot there and a robot there, and I have one. These scramble grenades are not very common. I'm gonna take a risk here. It didn't go far enough.
No, that's got a big range. It might make it.
Find out. It did not.
Not that big.
Oh, I know what I can do. Hit F4. Go out. He can't see me. I have to use all of my cybernetic powers to win the Super Bowl.
Hey, that wasn't so bad.
And now he goes and hopefully does some work for me. I don't hear him.
I don't know if he's in range of the other guys.
Oh, no. Something's happening. Oh, no.
What is happening?
They're fighting. Holy shit.
Whoa. There's some real shenanigans out here.
I think one of the robots is fighting one of the other robots, and I'm not sure what... Oh my god.
No, there was just a lot of dudes.
Well, he's a friend for now.
Clear.
I don't know how... Oh, he was shooting one of the small guys. Okay, I gotta mosey before he gets angry at me. Hey. There we go. I'll take that. Man, this is...
So do you remember what you're trying to do?
That's a great question. Whoa! Now, will they keep fighting?
Cool.
That is so cool. I love shit like this. Nope.
Uh-oh.
That's bad. I can solve this. I can solve this. No, this is fixable, Sean.
I mean, he took a lot of damage. You might be able to take him out. Oh, no.
This is probably fine. Ah! I'm fine.
Well, there goes all of your juice, and you threw another 2 grenades.
I did not mean to... Excuse me? Fine. It's fine. Boy, he didn't like that. Boy, he didn't like that.
He's not happy about it.
Hey! He's dead. Oh, he shot the fucking alarm. Why am I... He hit my leg, but my leg isn't like that hurt. Why am I stuck walking? What the fuck? What happened? Well, hopefully this fixes my leg. It did not. Boy, that's unfortunate.
Are you really stuck walking?
Seemingly.
That doesn't make any sense.
It really doesn't.
Oh, it's because you have the rocket launcher out, dude. Nope.
That would explain it. God damn it. Nothing on the dog. Trank darts. Now that's a skill issue. Now I can agree with you. That's a skill issue. Now, what did I have on that ate all of my... Did I forget to turn off
You hit yourself
my...
with an EMP grenade, dude.
That makes sense. Welcome to Paris, the City of Lights. This map will help to familiarize you with the Champs-Élysées, the spiritual and cultural heart of the city. During the day, the Champs-Élysées is a bustling street of boutiques and government offices, but it is only at night that it comes truly alive, a place of cafes and clubs, of theaters and cabarets. While many visitors only see the glittering main avenue, those who are a bit more adventurous might venture off the beaten path and be rewarded with a taste of old Paris in the dark back streets and alleys, away from the flashing lights and hustle of tourists. The back alleys are the best place to go touring, Sean, don't you know?
Uh-huh.
You want to get in there and just get in there.
Do you want to go to a grubby-ass tourist trap nightmare hole, or do you want to get in and see real Paris?
Uh-huh. Get to see the actual Paris? We don't do fake Paris here.
The government has restricted access to the metro. You'll have to get around on foot.
Alright. There's the fire
I'd like
barrel.
to circle back to my question from earlier. Do you remember what you're doing?
I remember what I'm doing, Sean. I'm finding Nicolette Duclair.
Yeah.
You could also meet with Amy in Building 19 and kill the 4 greasels in the sewer. Then inform the frightened woman who lives in the apartment ruins?
I have no memory of this quest.
Oh! Actually, I do. Boy, I know. Because she was like those mutants, remember?
Oh, yeah. Oh. Ugh.
Yeah, I know. I was like, that would be a bit of a hike, but I do kind of want to know what she says, that I killed the mutants.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was a quest.
Yeah, I didn't either. Not until now. I don't think it's that far away.
Did you even kill them?
Yeah, I killed at least 3 of them.
I seem to remember you sneaking by at least one of them.
Well, I have to pass them anyways to get to her, so if there are any alive, we'll find out
It's true.
if I can even remember how to get out of the sewers.
Who would like to spend one night in Paris, as they do?
I would probably enjoy being in France. I would eat their food and probably be like, wow, France got good food, don't it?
I don't think France does donuts.
Maybe they do. French donut probably would be really good. Am I fucking crazy? Was it like in a false wall? Oh,
There do appear to be 2 different ladders. You might just need to go up the right ladder.
Well, I didn't go up a ladder. Or down a ladder to get into the sewers. I went through like a fucking glass door. That's not it right here? Did it close behind me? Can I no longer do that? I might not be able to do that anymore.
Yeah, it could be.
Well.
Because this is like the next big area.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just put this back.
You know, that's curious. One of them must have closed that? Wait, no, which one? No, I went out that one. That's the one with the blown open thing. Oops. Oh well. She'll just have to trust that the mutant birds are dead. I just have to trust that I killed them.
Uh-huh. So, I got an interesting thing in the mail today.
What'd you get? Mail time?
I got a... Oh, well.
Not sure what you might find in these buildings, but if you break and enter, be prepared to deal with the Paris police.
Okay. I mean, that's good, just advice.
I got a book in the mail today? And I had to take a moment and be like, did I order a book? I don't remember ordering a book.
Okay.
As it turns out, I did not order a book. And I was... as I was taking at a quick glance, I just saw the front of this cover as having a picture of the Capitol building on it with the words "The Great Controversy" as the title. I was like, okay,
all right.
What is this? I thought maybe it was supposed to go to a neighbor or something. So I was like, okay, let me check the label, the shipping label. The shipping label, which was just directly on the back of the book. Somebody just put this big ass sticker across the back of the book.
Okay.
Is in fact made out to my address. And and it's addressed to a name that is not mine or current resident, which is or current resident is like the universal symbol for trash that belongs directly in a dumpster.
Trash that belongs in a trash can?
Uh-huh. Or current resident is basically explicit instructions to throw this away without any further attention. Mm-hmm. And that's almost what I did, but I took a moment and I was like, well, maybe I should at least take a look and see if it's like funny or something.
The metro is closed until further notice. Remember to stay within your arrondissement after.
So I took a look at the back of the book to see, what's this book selling me on? Because it's like a full-ass book. It's 450 pages. So I was like, so what is this thing? And it's a special fun game to decipher that because remember, the shipping label is across the back of the book and quite large. So a lot of the words on the back of the book are just covered by this label. But the first words I made out were The Untold Story, Vatican Rising, and John F. Kennedy.
Whoa! Sean, did you get an Illuminati book? What the fuck?
So I took a closer look at the front, and I was like, okay, so it's called The Great Controversy. The tagline is, will two former rivals unite? And the top of it is the Capitol building, but reflected on the bottom is the Vatican. So I'm pretty curious what might be in this little book.
I mean,
anti-papistry at its finest.
Well, I didn't mean to do that to him. Well, Sean, I now feel a little inspired, and we might I would be down to make this a bit in the future, but How many pages is it?
It is mine.
It's 450 pages. Okay, let me get an exact number.
Okay.
It's 473 pages if you count the appendix.
473 pages. Read a sentence off page 269.
Okay.
And I might make this a redeem in the future. That Sean reads a sentence off of the page that you ask. Because if it's
Here's
funny,
the very first sentence. First of all, this chapter appears to be called Prophecies Fulfilled. Here's the very first sentence on this page. True, there had been a failure as to the expected event, but even this could not shake their faith in the word of God.
Sean, I think what you thought this was garbage trash that goes into the garbage bin, but you've been given a fantastic gift. You've been given a wonderful gift, Sean. I feel like after some reassessment, the thing that you have received has been a wonderful gift that God gave you.
Yes, absolutely.
After
Holy
watching the
shit.
football game last night.
The name of the fucking publication that this page quotes for part of it is wild. At a glance, I saw the words Herald and Times, and I was like, okay, so it's like
Okay.
quoting these famous newspapers. And then I read it a second time, and I was like, wait, no. This is all one name of one publication, and it's the Advent Herald and Signs of the Times Reporter.
And this is like a citation?
Yes.
On the page or for the fucking sentence you just read?
No, it's for a quote on that page. It's a different sentence, though.
Okay, I have to know the quote and then we'll move
Oh,
on,
okay.
but Jesus Christ.
Let me parse this out a little bit, because it's a long quote. Let me
Oh my
see if I can
God.
pluck anything out of it. Tested the hearts of all who heard it.
Okay.
Blah, 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 blah. Drawn a line.
I'm so nervous now.
He will save us.
Seems pretty
Call
standard.
to the rocks.
That one
to
seems kind of
fall on
weird to me.
them.
To fall on rocks, that just seems mean.
Sit on the
New travel
throne.
restrictions. Consult the papers.
Blah blah blah.
Sit on the
This
rocks.
just seems like generic. Well, I don't even understand why they felt the need to make this an attributed quote, because this just seems like generic religious babble. It's like techno babble, but for religion. It's like it's not saying anything, but it's got all this religious iconography in it.
Gotcha. Well, that's a little disappointing, but goddamn. What was the title of this book again?
Sir, what is
The
your
title of
business
this
tonight?
book is The Great Controversy.
The
You can't have a rapture without a herald. That's true.
This. I swear, Sean, they knew that we were playing this game and they sent this to you, whoever they are.
It really feels like it. This book could exist in this game.
Alright. Interpol wanted, Sean.
Interpol wanted J.C. Denton. Interpol is currently seeking the whereabouts of known terrorist J.C. Keanu Denton. Denton is wanted for a number of international crimes, including theft, murder, money laundering, drug trafficking, and destruction of property. You know, on a technical level, most of that is true.
I was gonna say, I didn't launder any money. I stole money, but I didn't launder money. Cause money laundering is like
It's cleaning your money by passing it through a legitimate-looking business.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
high art is often accused of being money laundering because people spend like $10 million on a banana.
Yup. Yeah. That's yeah. I didn't do that. I just stole. What's so bad at, why? How was I not accused of? Oh, I was accused of theft.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's the only one here that I'm not 100% certain you've done.
Those liars! I've done theft. I've done murder today. I did do drug trafficking.
Yeah,
I've done drug.
You sure did. Denton was last believed to have been sighted in New York, but recent information indicates he may be currently operating in Paris. Denton is approximately 6 feet tall with silver facial tattoos and solid blue eyes, the result of a rare genetic condition that he often conceals with a pair of sunglasses. Denton is extremely dangerous and should not be approached.
I can't believe
Instead,
they
if you
would.
believe you have seen him, contact your nearest police or security representative.
I can't believe they'd say that about me. That's defamation. I'm not. I'm absolutely not dangerous in any way. I wouldn't hurt a butterfly.
Edit the text to match your hair color. There's no character creator.
Yeah, I don't think so. Can you change your hair color at any point?
Not that I'm aware of, but maybe. There is currently a reward of 10,000 credits for information that leads to his capture or arrest. Interpol is also attempting to locate Alex Jacobson and Jamie or Jaime, I don't know which.
I think it's Amy.
Or Jaime Reyes for questioning in a number of related incidents. No descriptions are available at this time, but will be posted as they become available. Those were both people who worked for the government. You should have descriptions of them.
Uh-huh.
You get to pick 4 faces? Do you?
He says they're basically hair colors. I don't remember being able to choose.
That might be a
Maybe I
mod
just-
thing.
Yeah, or I just wasn't paying attention. I probably
Theta
just wasn't
agrees.
paying attention. Yeah.
It seems like it's so inconsequential that we just forgot.
Boy, this seems fine. That's probably fine. I don't know who. Yeah.
Icarus
that's
found
probably
you.
fine.
Run while you can.
Due to a rise in criminal activity in the last week, curfew hours are now extended from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Individuals found in violation of curfew may be punished with a fine of up to 5,000 credits and 1 year in jail. Patrolling bots are authorized to detain suspicious individuals as necessary, and residents are urged to respect instructions from a bot the same as they would a police representative. The catacombs and all surrounding tunnels continue to remain off limits to residents. Any individuals found in the catacombs will be presumed to be engaged in felonious activities until proven otherwise. Police have been sanctioned to respond to such activities with lethal force if required.
Felonious.
Balonius, Sean.
Lies? True. Citizens of Paris, did you ever turn in your sleep as your freedom was seized from you? Did you hear them when they told you it was done in your name? Or did you simply wake from your dream and never question the reality of your slavery? The City of Lights has been extinguished by shadows. Our government has been taken from us. We live in fear of jackbooted troops and hulking, clanking tools of oppression, afraid to travel from one arrondissement to another. Where is the city of our dreams? The Pigalle has become the grave for our buried joy. The Champs-Élysées rings of nothing but the dirge of our forgotten hopes. We let this happen. We all let this happen. But it is not too late. We are free in our hearts and our minds, and it is there that the true rebellion must begin. Look to those who would unify us, only to enslave of us. Look to those who would make us rich, but rob our souls. Look to those who would protect our safety by stealing our liberty. Question everything. Believe in nothing. Take action in the places they cannot see, and they can never conquer us.
Ah, dude, the Ministry of Lies.
That sounds like a Monty Python.
Like a Monty Python skit.
Mm-hmm.
Now, listen. It's okay, I'm on the run for the law anyways. What are they gonna do? Arrest me?
Probably.
I need the money,
We have
Sean.
reports of terrorist activity. Stay inside.
Oh god, yes, of course, sir. Haha, haha, yes. Listen, I thought he was talking to me, which he was. There's nothing left. Now, who is this literal chef just sitting out here named Raymond?
If you want a job, talk to Christy.
Okay. Thanks, Raymond. Oh, and there's this rat. This is Paris, and we do know a they're just out for a walk, Sean. You know, it gets stressful in the kitchen. The rat needs a break too. That's all I got. That's all the legs I got in that joke, Sean.
Well, you did your best.
I'm not extremely dangerous, assholes. Ugh. Maybe you should stop being evil. That cop at least doesn't seem to mind that those dead people are around. Maybe he won't be angry that I'm passing. Ooh, okay. I might actually want to make space. Hold on. That's the first time I've ever seen an upgrade on something. Okay, so I'm gonna drop that. And then it's a Oh! Okay.
It's not a scone.
It's a scone. Well, we are in France, Sean. Are scones French? That feels like something that's French.
It feels like a French word.
Yep. No. That was a mistake. I just wanted to test it out, and I probably should have tested on somebody who isn't a literal mech. That's bad. Ah! I hit the cop!
You fool.
Oh no! I hit the cop, Sean.
This is just like that dude with the football.
Holy shit. Oh no, you're just standing your ground. That poor cop was like, something's happening over there, I have to do something. Oh no. Maybe I should be arrested, Sean.
Another news, Officer Innocent McLuhan was brutally exploded by a 20mm grenade.
They say they saw Denton in the area. This does continue to confirm that he is at large and dangerous. Do report him on site. Just use caution. The man
Do
is
not approach.
Do not approach the man.
They were warned.
Yeah.
Strange.
No.
Picking up infrared pulses. Why would a bakery need electronic security?
He tried to warn you.
I mean, fool me once, Sean.
Uh-huh.
They didn't even get angry.
Yeah, get yourself a tasty pastry. Get yourself a scone.
Let's see. Always gotta test this lockpick first. There a magic pixel? Darn.
No, I don't think this one can do 50.
I've got 13 lockpicks. I can use them now. For
For
freedom! Welcome, Silos. We just got finished talking about the big bowl, the big freedom bowl.
No.
Did it safely. Now that is curious. Why would they lock a bakery? Yay, a lockpick. I've made a net negative of 2.
I mean, locking a bakery is very normal.
Now what the hell is that?
You should get rid of your knife.
God damn it. Oh, it's one of the plasma guns.
Yeah. The hand plasma.
Ooh, that's a lot of drugs. I found some money
And
and a lot of
$100.
drugs. No wonder why they had to lock this place up. This bakery is making... This bakery is making...
Chocolate. Oh my god, chocolate.
We've got
And
chocolate.
then the second one is... Oh, you're running out of juice.
Yeah, I have no idea. Ooh! Thanks for resubscribing, Silos. 26 months. What a champ.
What?
Genuinely. Hmm?
Try again.
62 months. I said the right numbers, just the wrong order. Yeah, I did the last one. This one's you, Sean.
You did? Oh.
Wait.
Yves Pierre Adrien, Dominique Vitet, and Marie Philibert were heading home on a late night on the town when they were gunned down in the street by a military bot that mistakenly identified them as terrorists. Since the institution of martial law in Paris, bots have regularly patrolled those areas with a high level of criminal activity, armed with a visual database profiling thousands of wanted terrorists, thieves, and drug dealers. Why do you need... I mean, I know that this is an apropos question in the US of A, of all places, but why do you need a murder bot for a thief?
I mean, Sean...
Why does that seem necessary?
Sean, he clearly was going to steal the apple. And if he was just a good member of capitalism, he would
Cut him open, take it back, guys. It was awful, said Christy Emile, a waitress at Enfant Terrible. Terrible.
That's a pretty bad name.
A nearby cafe where the trio had their last cup of coffee. She was witness to the shooting. The bot just kept shooting and shooting until all you could hear was an empty clicking sound. Then one of the soldiers ran into the control station across the street trying to shut it down, but nothing happened. It just kept clicking, trying to shoot them again. Police Prefect Hubert Dupuis defended the practice during a news conference earlier today. The bots are programmed to only use lethal force if the suspects resist arrest. While these deaths are tragedies to be mourned, it in no way compromises the effectiveness of bots in keeping Parisians safe.
If they would have just let the robot arrest them, it would be fine. He would have stopped. He could have stopped shooting at any time. Well, that's upsetting.
Uh-huh.
Now, Butt Doctor does bring up a fair point. Do we need now to get, like...
You need a good bot to stop a bad bot.
Yeah,
Damn
do we
it,
need
Doctor.
police bots to stop regular robots? I mean, that's kind of what Blade Runner is, right?
I mean, these aren't right. These are police bots is the problem. We need RoboCop. This is literally the plot of RoboCop. We need RoboCop.
Yep. Yeah.
Only a few businesses are open. Not much to do tonight.
This is literally the plot of RoboCop and also the robots from RoboCop.
Almost as bad as Hong Kong.
Right. Break into establishments. What else do we have? I do want to figure out what's
Keep moving.
I want to know what's inside. Oh, I probably don't want to know what's inside there. Well, I do want to know what's inside there.
Why? Because there's one cop?
I mean...
You found the club. The only one to stay open during martial law.
Okay.
You've hiked up the cover, but you will have
Paul
to pay
Verhoeven is making a new
before you find out
film
if Nicola
written by the
listens.
writer of RoboCop. Ooh, interesting.
And Starship Troopers. Or the movie
Sir,
Starship
what
Troopers.
is your business tonight?
That's why, like, going back and watching a lot, like, after we watched RoboCop, I was like, holy shit, yeah, no. There's just straight up, these exact same videos are in Starship Troopers. It's pretty much the same setting in a lot of ways.
He's our son. We can't have him murdering people from this majestic 12.
That man really likes his propaganda, his parody propaganda, and it is funny.
Mm-hmm. Oh damn, I didn't realize those films even have the same cinematographer. It's like the whole same team. What the fuck?
that's
Neil
awesome.
Patrick Harris is in Starship Troopers? How did I know that?
That is...
I mean, I'm sure he's a bit role, but that's funny.
This Navi is the property of Pierce Bull. If found, please return to Pierce Bull at 74 Rue Montaigne or contact P Bull. Tickets for Cavalera Rusticana 21/7 at July 21st. Meet Tracy at Enfants Terribles at 1830 hours? 1830 sounds weird to me, but I know that's technically correct. New CD by Brewer's Phrase. New account, 14th Arrondissement Branch. Arrondissement? Yeah. Chocolates and 34 Seven Crows Estate. Sauvignon Blanc for Marie. Download Navi 4.31 security patch. Oh, it's just like literally.
I would be
someone's
curious
phone.
to watch Showgirls sometime. It has a bizarre reputation.
Isn't that the one where the promotional art is the like main character Nomi Malone and she's just a leg?
Yeah.
What is that movie? What is that movie even? What is that supposed to portray?
Thought you could run
A
a
showgirl.
weekend in Paris without me, huh?
When everyone knows that when you become a showgirl, you undergo a...
Yes, but I didn't trust
You shut my
anyone else
mouth.
to deliver this warning. Not even Alex or Tom.
What happened at UNATCO?
They intercepted a message Alex sent to my home account. Instructions on how to find him in Hong Kong.
I hope the message was encrypted.
I destroyed my key store. Tong is safe. But they've been tracking you with an AI program. They've sent Gunther to assassinate you in Paris.
Icarus.
However, you don't have to fight Gunther or any other mechanically augmented agent.
Does that mean you know his kill phrase?
Yeah? How do you know about kill phrases? That's Throne 6G information.
I found out from Paul.
Well, here's some God clearance information for you. Dug it out of classified medical records before I left. Gunther's kill phrase is La Putin Machine.
La Putin machine. Easy enough. Thanks for looking out for me. Staying at the agency and all.
Don't mention it.
I'm glad you're still alive. I am a little disappointed now I won't have to fight the giant robot man in an epic fight, but, you know, that works too.
I mean,
It's
you can
probably
still
safer.
fight him if you want to.
Yeah, but now I don't have to. But only if I want to.
I don't know you. Leave me alone.
Well, I'm sorry, Joshua.
Bonjour, monsieur. Papa forbids me to talk to strangers. Leave me alone.
That was like, really, stop talking to me. I don't want to talk to you either.
I couldn't help overhearing about your son.
Deus, yes. Majestic 12. Whoever they are. When you have the use, you have everything.
What?
Joshua, be careful. You don't know this man.
You could be a dangerous terrorist. You've heard about J.C.
You have nothing
Denton.
to fear.
Never heard of him.
I would like to see the end of Majestic 12 as much as you would. I was just surprised to find a Parisian who has heard the name.
Well, my son, you know. I learn what I can about him.
What else have you found out?
You are one of the revolutionaries, huh? Maybe you can do something with this. Street Station 17 and Werewolf. From a card in his wallet. I think it is the logging for the guard shack up the street.
What about Michel? You'll get him killed.
He was the one who wanted to be a soldier.
Well, I just got that man killed and I didn't need that information. Thanks, guys. Rest in peace.
I mean, as long as you don't use that information, it won't
What
get him
would you
killed.
like? Everything 10 credits.
I'll take everything then.
Wow, that's a really good steal.
At least one cafe stayed open during the crackdown.
We will never close, no matter what.
Is there some kind of curfew?
Not yet, but the police programmed the bots to shoot anyone who leaves his arrondissement after dark.
I'm looking for a friend. Nicolette Duclair.
A leader of
Okay.
Silhouette, a true patriot.
Know where I might find her?
Where the criminals and students go at night.
A
La
true
Porte de
Frencher.
l'Enfer, just across the street.
Thanks. This crackdown is the work of Majestic 12.
You mean the European Union?
They are a group of conspirators who have been seizing governments all over the world.
I don't care what they call themselves. I have seen it since I was a girl, the plotting and scheming of corporations to make Europe into one big country with no separate languages, cultures, or tastes.
It's more than Europe they plan to unify.
Okay, so what do you got to
Anything
eat?
This will be our only dish until the trucks start running again.
Hey, she just gave me soy food. Thank you. That's like the best thing she could do.
She's a nice lady.
Didn't even have to spend money on that one. That was really polite of you, lady. I know times are tough. You could have charged me 10 credits for that. I appreciate it.
You said everything was 10 credits. You lied to me.
Uh-huh. I don't like liars. I was a cop.
You're under arrest. Put your hands in the air and I'll shoot you.
Alright, now I read the last one.
Accusations of cover-ups within President Bourgi's administration have recently appeared in several tabloid publications, linking key members of his Council of Ministers to the somnolent scandal that resulted in President Serre's exit from politics 5 years ago. Somnolent an exclusive resort in Côte d'Azur, was the site of a clandestine meeting between then-President Serre and reputed members of the Zuganov crime family in an attempt to funnel almost 3 billion credits of tainted money through French banks. It was reportedly brokered by... Yeah?
For how many games that we keep we're gonna learn how to say some French words for how many games we keep playing that have French words in them.
But you would think
happen.
French eludes my brain. The deal was reportedly brokered between a cabal of major banking interests, including deceased financier Beth Duclair, though her involvement was never proved. Some sources went so far as to suggest that the entire meeting was the result of a plot hatched by the Bilderbergs, a supposedly secret society formed of wealthy and powerful industrialists shortly after World War II. President Bourgi's Mamrie has dismissed this accusation as ludicrous, calling such stories the lowest example of irresponsible journalism, before refusing further comment. Just put on a London accent where you drop the last letter of every word in it.
I kind of see that.
If you have a request, talk to my assistant Raymond. He always seems to be looking for something to do.
Well, I thought I spoke to... Wait, yeah, that was Raymond in the back. He told me to talk to somebody else. Oh, God.
Blast you.
The chef already has an assistant. Me.
Get the fuck out of here. Why are you speaking to me?
Me?
Why are you talking to me? I am British! That wasn't my joke. That's actually a BDG joke. It's one of my favorites of his.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's from his video when he tries to explain taxes.
Consult the paper.
U.S. taxes. He says, like...
You mean U.S. healthcare?
Or U.S. healthcare, my bad. And he makes a joke about how, you know, where he fades somebody, he just goes, "Why does this matter to me? I am British!" And he has clear, like, French get-up and French accent.
Mm-hmm.
It's great.
It's a good video.
I mean, it's BDG. It's hard to have a bad BDG video. I can't really think of one. Even, like, his early stuff, I think, is great.
BDG was on a Tom Scott thing.
Oh, that's awesome. He's starting to, like, he's doing something with his life, and I hope he's happy about it. I have the highest respect to BDG. He's a good boy.
I mean, we all love BDG here. It is a weird... Tom Scott is, like, a weird fit for that, but I guess I don't know what Tom Scott gets up to on his podcast.
Oh my god. No. They didn't... Oh, what is this doing here?
What?
The Eye of Argon by Jim In all my days, I didn't think I would find the Eye of Argon. Anything, Sean. In anything. What is the Eye of Argon doing in Deus Ex?
What?
The weather-beaten trail wound ahead into the dust-racked climes of the barren land which dominates large portions of the Norgolian Empire. Age-worn hoofprints smothered by the sifting sands of time shone dully against the dust-splattered crust of Earth. The tireless sun cast its parching rays of incandescence from overhead. Halfway through its daily revolution, small rodents scampered around, occupying themselves in the daily accomplishments of their dismal lives. Dust sprayed over 3 heaving mounts in blinding over 3 heaving mounts in blinding clouds, while they bore the burdensome cargoes of their struggling overseers. Prepare to embrace your creator in the Stygian haunts of hell, barbarian, gasped the first soldier. Only after you've kissed the fleeting stead of death, wrench. Wench. Wretch. Returned Grignir. Oh,
welcome,
God.
Kirby. Also, yeah, absolutely. The Eye of Argon got delivered to this home with addressed to or current resident.
Absolutely. Oh my god. Maybe I might need to make this event sometime.
Oh, Renee.
The Eye of Argon is a beautiful mess
fun. What about a coup attempt?
Yeah.
Think about
when are we going to do our live reading of it?
Small towns
I'm down, man. I haven't read it in a long time. It's so fun.
Yes, we could
I didn't know you'd read it.
Yeah, I read it in college with Jackson and another friend of ours that we lived with.
And be serious.
Why were you guys reading the Eye of Argon?
Because said friend wanted us to read the Eye of Argon.
We will go to the northwest.
Fair, you know? That makes sense.
Promise me some gorillas at least.
I mean, it's a big like. Apparently, it's a big tradition amongst like
what about your mother?
English or writing like students or majors to read the Eye of Argon at parties and stuff. And if you start laughing, you have to trade off with somebody.
My dear,
that's a good
grizzly bears have been
it's really good.
For decades.
You know what I mean.
Always the
yeah, I've never read it. I've heard of it before, but I've never read it.
Oh my god, we absolutely should do a live reading of the Eye of Argon if you've never read it. It's so good.
This is what will happen.
It is
finding nothing but pine cones and snow in the mountains. We would take a bus to one of the cities and stand in line for sandwiches.
Head trip of a novel.
In the rain,
like,
unemployed,
and an important thing is you have to read the typos. You have to read it with the typos.
I'm glad that there's typos.
Yes,
absolutely. If you're looking for that crook with the weapons, he lives next door.
Dude, speaking of typos. Hey, are y'all ready for the hottest take you've heard in a fucking minute?
Ooh, yes.
I have not been this disappointed in a game in a long time. There's a game that I have been excited for literal years that I finally got around to starting today.
Okay.
And its name is Persona 5.
Okay.
And I played an hour and a half of it before I had to bail because I wanted to claw my eyes out.
Ooh.
The dialogue in that game is so goddamn bad. And I know that I'm gonna get heat for this opinion, because that game is like... Everybody fucking loves Persona. If I should have played Shin Megami Tensei instead. Maybe I will, Kirby. Maybe I will.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, everybody loves that fucking game, but Jesus Christ. I liked Persona 4. I didn't love it, but I thought it had a lot of potential. And I was like, oh man, Persona 5's getting all this hype. Like, I really... Oh, Theta. Oh, believe me, I'm getting there. I was like, I enjoyed Persona 4. I thought it was really up and down. It had its really good moments. It had its really bad moments. But it had a lot of potential, and I was like, oh man, Persona 5's getting all this hype. It must have, like, improved on Persona 4, which is awesome, and I'm super excited for that, because I would love to see somebody, like, tackle Persona 4 and do what it does, but better. But oh my word. So, the first red flag, I was playing with English voices, because... broadly speaking, I prefer English dubs when I can get them, but I can be a bit picky about them. So I was playing the English dub, and it was going fine until a girl showed up who, one, was just sort of a really not very good voice acting performance, and two, referred to our main character that we're playing as Senpai in English out loud. And that's a big red flag for me. Japanese honorifics, I get it. Japanese honorifics often don't have good English, like easy, obvious English translations. It can be hard to get the nuances of a Japanese honorifics across in English. But and I don't mind reading them in like subs because they're actually being said out loud and it like makes sense in context, whatever. But listening to someone speak English out loud and speak Japanese honorifics into English is real awkward. And this character and her dialogue and her voice actor do not pull it off. But that's not the worst one. The worst Japanese honorific that gets lazily thrown into English dialogue is a different scene where somebody uses san in just like casual conversation. And I'm like, there's not even any point to that. At least senpai is getting across a relationship that isn't easily translated in English. But san communicates almost nothing. It's just like a lightly respectful feminine like, that's all. You can 100% of the time replace san with miss or just nothing, and you won't lose any context. Why the fuck would you ever say san out loud in an English... So, those were some red flags. But just in general, all of the dialogue, at least in the first hour and a half of that game, is so stilted and awkward and repetitive. None of the characters are likable. There's this whole premise for the like inciting incident of the game is that you're a high school student who like got on the wrong side of the police commissioner. I'm so glad that you're just using all your lambs on lockpicking.
Oh, what? It's they're like lockpicks. It's efficient. Continue.
So you're this high school student who like got on the wrong side of the police commissioner and got like exiled from your hometown, and he made it his mission to ruin your life. So you're like moving to a new city, living with this dude you don't know who only agreed to take care of you because he's getting paid for it. You had to transfer to a new school who weirdly are just like, we don't want you here, but we have to for reasons that we're not going to get into right now. I assume that does actually get explained at some point, but it hasn't up to the point that I stop. But that's all fine, right? Like, it's a pretty reasonable premise. It gets you a good POV character who has to, go to a new place just like you and meet all these new people for the first time just like you. So it works as like a premise for a game story. But the problem is that every single adult character in the game spends every single line of dialogue they have explicitly telling you that you're a piece of shit and they hate you.
Wow.
I'm not exaggerating. Every single line of dialogue from any adult is devoted to that.
Wow.
And
what did you do?
So nothing. And it's so repetitive. Like, it goes so far past the point of anything that could reasonably achieve any kind of storytelling or emotional response or anything, to just being like, holy shit, you have been hitting the same drum for like 30 lines now. Can we please talk about anything else? But oh boy, when we do talk about something else, it's not better. Because in the first hour and a half of the game, there are two characters who take on an antagonistic role, and the defining trait of both of them is sexual assault perverts.
Great.
It's just the only way that this game seems to know how to write an antagonist, is to make them sexual assault perverts. And I'm just like,
Not a good night to be on the street.
Oh, why?
Why can we not just like have people who are characters with personalities? Why does everybody just gotta be like, I hate you, you're a scumbag, also I'm gonna touch this person in an inappropriate way?
And there's like no, I'm getting from the sounds of it, it's one of those cases of, and it's just, it happens, it's not like, there's no reason. There's no reason.
There's very little reason. And here, let me lay out this scene exactly as I experienced it, start to finish, because it's a perfect sort of encapsulation of how unhinged the writing of this game is. So, here's the plot so far. We're going to school. It's raining. Okay, you're caught up.
Okay.
For some reason, we cut from a shot of you realizing that it's raining as you're on your way to school to a shot of you inexplicably standing under an awning with a girl you don't know.
Okay.
There's no explanation of why you're standing under this awning or what you're waiting for. You're just standing under this awning because, I don't have an umbrella, so I guess I'm just gonna live here now.
Observe your motivations for breaking arbitrary laws of Kerry Covenant. Do not miss your chance to be one of us and create the new world order.
Icarus seems like a friend. He seems
Icarus
friendly.
is calling you out.
Oh, hey, this is like the... Huh. Can't remember who read last, actually.
I was at Port de l'Enfer last night and managed to get some stupid American to buy me a drink. Then picked in his code when he wasn't looking. Do me a favor, pull some cash from his account and get your petit ami to pick me up some time. It is fabulous, the new thing from New York. 004418 Morbus 13. Bonsoir.
Bon Swiss.
Bon Swiss. So, okay, you're standing under this awning and to get out of the rain. Unclear what your goal or what your game plan is here. I guess you're just gonna skip school to stand under this awning all day.
Because you're a delinquent.
Or something. You're not. You're, like, canonically not a delinquent, but, you know, this is just what's happening for no clear reason. A car pulls up and rolls their window down. And the dude in the car is like, hey, do you need a ride? And the girl who's standing next to you, who you don't know, is like, yeah, okay.
Don't need
and goes
room,
and gets in the
maybe
car.
You can help me find a member
Okay,
of the group
so far, so whatever.
Her name's
So
Nicolette
pointless.
Duclair.
No, I know nothing about that. Leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
Good conversation.
Some trouble with Silhouette.
So-
Out of public place.
Then the dude in the car leans over her to talk to you and is like, do you need a ride too? And your character responds by wordlessly waving, which I've never lived in Japan. I can't claim to be an expert on Japanese culture, but I have imbibed a fair amount of Japanese media. And I'm fairly certain that waving doesn't carry
Can I
any
help
more
you?
explicit, clear
those guys over
connotation
there?
in Japanese than it does in
Equipment folks.
English.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't connotate
What
a
do you
yes
like?
or a no, and I'm
Wang
pretty sure
is
it doesn't
120?
clearly distinguish
Snacks are
between
fine.
hello and goodbye.
Uh-huh.
Either of which would be appropriate responses in this situation, but neither of which would be as appropriate as a yes, I would like a ride, or no, I'm okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So inexplicably, your protagonist just like awkwardly waves, and then the dude just wordlessly rolls the window back up and drives away.
Number 13, I believe.
Then another random person appears on screen and is like, "No, she got in the car with the pervy teacher."
Great, if you like.
And you're just like,
Never
"The
tried it.
pervy
You look like a
teacher?"
smart guy.
And the guy's
You want to
like,
make some
"You don't know
money?
pervy
Yes. I
teacher?
need to hire
Who
safe.
are you?
What do you want?
You go to my school?
The
Why don't I know
bigger
you?"
15
And you have like an
time.
extensive conversation
100%
about how
good.
this guy doesn't know
In one
you.
of the oven.
During which your character
busted into
just
that
takes
place.
like
Same deal. 50
6
credits
or
each bag.
7 lines of dialogue before it occurs to them to offer up the information that you're new here, so
think about it.
obviously he wouldn't know you. You just have this extensive conversation about how weird it is that he doesn't know you if you go to the same school before you're finally like, "Oh, I'm new. Sorry, I should have mentioned that earlier."
Wow.
Minus the should have mentioned
Always
that earlier.
honor your
He's just like,
promises.
"Oh, you're new." And that's treated as just like a natural way for that conversation to go. So then they get to talking about
States.
pervy teacher, and the most on-the-nose thing that I think I've ever seen in a piece of media happens, where the dude, out of the blue, makes this really wild comparison, this really wild analogy where he's like, he's describing this teacher as pervy, but then as a total non sequitur, he's like, "Yeah, the dude thinks he could do whatever he wants, like he's the king of some kind of castle," which is a
Oh.
wild analogy to begin with. And then your dictated responses via the dialogue options are both basically just amount to a castle. And the dude's like, "Yeah, he thinks he's the king of some kind of castle." And then not 30 seconds later, in either the same scene or the very beginning of the next scene, depending on how you want to cut them up, you're going to school and you stumble across a castle. And if you don't know what Persona's whole deal is, one of Persona's whole things is that each of the dungeons is like a mind palace of one of the characters that you have to like fight your way through to get to the heart of their inner demons and get them to face up to their true selves. So this game is just like a pervy teacher. He thinks he's the king of the castle. A castle? Yeah, he thinks he's the king of a castle. And then 30 seconds later, you're just at a castle, and pervy teacher is wearing a crown and no clothes.
Right. The fuck?
And I'm just like,
300 credits.
fuck? Like, Persona 4 had its
No
moments of being kind of dumb or like
Either.
tone deaf, but it was competently written start to finish. And Persona 5 just feels like every single line of dialogue or event in the game makes me want to jab a pick into my eye. It's so clumsy and just like there's no nuance or subtlety and everything is just like grating and repetitive. It's awful.
That's a shame. I feel like
And
I
then
heard a
after
lot
you
about
escape,
5.
oh my god. And then, so you escape from the castle. There's more stupid stuff that happens in the castle, but I don't want to take forever on this. You escape the castle, and then go to school, and the very next scene after you escape the castle is a scene where
What are you doing?
2 adults take turns telling you what a scumbag you are. Because remember, that's the only thing they're allowed to talk about.
What did you do?
Nothing! You were late to school! And that's the point where I stopped. That's the point where I was like, I've had...
That's the point that you had
I
enough.
know the bathroom is unisex, but just wait a minute, will
That was
you?
incredible.
Dude, she
Can I
really will
have
not want-
this lady's leg augmentation?
Uh-huh. Fucking
Jesus.
annihilated that fucking vent. Great. Christ.
But yeah, that was the moment that I was like, all right, I'm done with this. Like, I've had enough. Maybe I'll go back to it someday and give it a second chance, but... So here's where I enter phase 2 of this conversation. I said I would get back to if you... Theta's comment of, if you think Persona 5 sucks, just wait till you meet its fan base. I was, like, baffled, because I feel like I've heard nothing but good things about this game.
Yeah, me too.
So I took to the internet, and I did a little bit of searching, and I was, like, trying to figure out if anybody else felt the same way as I did about the beginning of it. And if it gets better. Like, it happens sometimes that, like, oh, you know, the beginning is bad, but if you get to such and such point, then it picks up, and I'm like, that sucks and I hate it, but if it's the case, I'll, you know, soldier through. So I was trying to find out essentially if that was the situation, or if the game is just like this all the way through. And here's what I found further. I found 2 things. The first thing I found was a series of threads, unrelated threads, wherein people basically expressed not all the same opinion as me, but all opinions along the line of, I'm not enjoying the beginning of Persona 5, does it get better? To which the response in every single thread was personal attacks against the poster. Every single time.
Wow.
Every single thread was just person after person being like, if you don't like Persona 5, it's because you're an impatient baby. Go back to Call of Duty. And I'm like, what the fuck?
What the fuck? That's... See, here's the thing. And from my perspective, from what, like, I've experienced from things, it's like, there is...
What's your name?
There are very few pieces of media that I would say,
hey,
don't worry, it eventually
favor?
gets
I'm
good.
out of money.
But usually
Spare
those
chips?
experiences are more like,
no money get into a club
either
with a 300
A,
credit
I've
cover
gotten
charge.
some kind
My
of
friends
direct...
work here.
Then you must know all
Sorry,
about
I
the
need to
place.
not talk over this.
Oh yes, I used to work in the office. I could tell you anything. How about 200 credits? I could give you the code to the safe room.
What's funny is
It's a good thing to know.
I have a lot of money right now. I would appreciate that.
It's just a little room with
For
a
once, I'm
keypad
flush with
back where the
cash.
offices are. The code
Don't ask
is
where I got it from.
1966.
Thanks.
My whole thing is usually for those kind of recommendations, it's either from a source that I really trust that they were like, no, it does genuinely get good, or
pretty lady, huh?
That I like did eventually like get to a point where so many people were talking about a thing that I was like, okay, I see what people what people say about this, and that start isn't intolerable. It might not be great, but it's not intolerable.
Tough guy.
That sounds
Talking to me.
Yeah. And I'm playing it a little bit. Like,
yes.
it's not as bad as I'm making it out to be, but I did stop playing after an hour and a half because I did not feel like I could take any more of it. At least not in one dose.
Mm-hmm.
No thanks.
Yeah, and I was so excited for this game though, so I was like, if people say that it gets better, then I will like forge ahead. But no, people were just like shitheads about it. So the second thing I found is very interesting and partially explains some of the problems I have with this game. And what's funny is that it's something that I actually remember reading a long time ago, but had forgotten about.
Never mind.
So apparently, and it's buck wild that the fan base for this game is so oppressive that this like isn't something that people can talk about seemingly.
Mysterious. Want to know my initials?
How about you tell me something about the people who come here?
Anything you like, cutie. 20 credits.
Okay.
Okay.
So, who do you want to find?
What can you tell me about Nicolette Duclair?
I see now. You are in love. You poor
Wow.
man. She has already given her heart to one of the revolutionaries.
That doesn't...
I'm not in love. Could you tell me if she's here?
You have a look. Yes, a tough guy look, but you cannot compare to a
This is
real
not
revolutionary.
worth 20.
They have their own private society upstairs. You will be happier down here. Another 20 credits?
What are you doing over there, bud?
He's just having a good time.
This isn't your conversation. You're not a part of this. Get your comb over out of here.
Look, get it. You better pay for a private room if you want to get Mr. Comb over out of your conversation. The guy dancing there is the best character in the game, hands down.
He's having a good time. I like his little spin. So, what is she asking for 24 more here? 20 more credits here? Is there any... I
mean, use your context clues and make a decision based on your gut. Do you have more information you want out of her? Do you want some sexy dancing? Do you want her phone number? What do you want?
I mean...
Sure.
I can tell you about Antoine, the thief.
That's actually really good information.
Should I be keeping an eye on my credit chits?
He pretends to be a big-time smuggler, but really he just steals things from the augmentation clinic where his mother works.
Everyone's got to start somewhere, I guess.
You will find him lurking in a dark corner. I bet he will try to sell you something. Am I telling you what you want to know? Can I have another 20 credits?
How much money do you want to give? How much am I going to give you, lady? How much money am I going to give you, lady?
Sorry.
Alright, sorry, I can't check my wallet to see how much money I have unless I leave this conversation.
Yeah, that's enough.
So the other thing I found when I was digging around about Persona 5 is that apparently it is a well-known fact in the translation and localization community that the translation for Persona 5 is pretty rough. There's a Polygon article that goes into it pretty well, that has a bunch of tweets from a bunch of different translators being like, how is this a published game? How is this Persona 5? But more importantly than that, there is an entire website called personaproblems.com that is styled after Persona 5's unique aesthetic and is entirely dedicated to explaining what's wrong with the translation of Persona 5. And I was reading through it, and it's apt because the person who made the page is careful to avoid spoilers and focuses mainly on stuff that happens in the first 5 to 10 hours of the game.
That's good.
So a lot of the stuff on that page is stuff that I had already encountered and had very much had that response of that's a really clumsily written line, and a bunch of these had been snags for me that took me out of it.
What else do you want to know?
And just reading through it, I was holy shit, this is a lot, and this is egregious. And as long as we're here, I may as well pull this up and just give you a sampler.
I'm curious.
So the title, the tagline for this webpage is "How Atlas Fails Fans of a Landmark JRPG." Basically, this person's take is Persona 5 is a great game, and if you play it in the Japanese, then it's a masterpiece, but the translation is lazy and incompetent. And makes the English version substantially worse.
I am the accountant.
Just a few questions. Have you heard of Silhouette?
So,
did you come through that great?
Don't say a word. I don't want to know. But for 1,000 credits, I'll give you the address of an arms smuggler who is out of town. Do you need guns?
That's
no
not
way.
What I asked.
That's not what I asked, and I think I know what you're talking about. I already stole everything from him.
Talk to me again. I am your man.
Are you? You're the accountant. Continue.
I'm not friends with any accountants.
Uh-huh. I don't know any accountants. I don't know what you're talking about.
So right underneath the header for the page, it gives some samplers to get you an idea of what you're in for. I'll just start by reading some of these. It means they're holding nothing back and are serious to kill us.
Oh.
You're done for, along with this abominous world.
Ugh.
Suguru Kamoshida was a scum.
was.
I feel a murderous intent.
Oh, okay. I've heard of I feel a murderous intent. That's where that comes from. Jesus
That's for
Christ.
Persona 5. Dr. Butt Doctor's all about Abominus. Oh my god,
that
this
was
one's
my
really
favorite
bad.
president.
This one's funny as hell. Anyway, it can't be helped if that's the case. Time for you to go to hell.
It can't be helped is, I hear that that's actually like almost a mistranslation because of the fact that there's like a colloquialism in Japanese that doesn't quite transfer into English, and the only thing you can ever say
it's just
is
like a lazy way to translate something.
Yeah.
But it's like, so not only do they use the like lazy, it can't be helped, that just means they didn't put any thought into the meaning of the sentence, but also, anyway, it can't be helped if that's the case.
Yup.
That's 4 filler phrases in one sentence.
Yup.
Followed by time for you to go to hell.
God. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
It's wild. And there's like a whole breakdown. There's a bunch of stuff. I highly recommend checking out this page if you're interested in translation stuff, because it's
Oh yeah. I mean, I
a
always have
fascinating
stuff like
read.
that. I mean, regardless of the quality of the game, I'm always interested in like translation, localization from that perspective of what they get right, what they get wrong, how and why and why.
Uh-huh. All your mind palace or belong to us.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this person repeatedly compares the translation of Persona 5 to a 90s JRPG translation, and that feels like a very apt comparison to me. Like, it's borderline Final Fantasy VII levels of translation mistakes. Not quite as bad, but like...
That's pretty bad.
But like, this guy was a scum, like, that is this guy are sick level of bad.
Yup. And unfortunately, we all love This Guy Are Sick. I love This Guy Are Sick. It's one of my favorite lines from that game.
It's a miracle, frankly, that Final Fantasy VII plot holds up as well as it does with that translation. Like, it is truly a testament to the strength of that game's core plot that it even carries through at all in English with the translation it has.
Yes.
I know the
Love that
password
game.
is unisex, but
Yeah,
just wait.
absolutely.
Will you?
And whether I know that like from a certain sense of like enjoying the badness of it, that it adds charm to it, but I definitely know that doesn't make it like a good translation.
Yeah,
absolutely
totally.
not. I like how stupid it makes it
and
sound,
that's sort
but
of the problem, right? Like, because Persona 5 is almost that level of bad, but not quite. So
right,
it's not like funny in context. It's just clumsy, and you're constantly
sorry,
running up
my
against
mistake.
dialogue that
I'm
just
looking for Nicolette Duclair.
So?
stumbles all
You
over
know
the
her.
place.
I know her name. I know that her mother called her Angel.
You know her mother? It's a friend of her mother's I need to find.
Angel. That would make her a fallen angel now, wouldn't it? You must be after Everett.
why are you
Yeah,
speaking to me
Morgan
in
Everett.
riddles, lady?
How did you guess?
What makes you think Nicolette would betray one of her mother's closest friends?
I helped her friends from Silhouette. Chad will vouch for me. I'm after the people who murdered her mother.
You are an assassin or something?
No, I
Not
literally
necessary.
just told you.
Go out
I
behind
just
the
told you,
club.
lady, that I was a
will
friend.
talk to Nicolette, and perhaps she will meet you there.
Can you not be friends with an assassin?
Yeah, exactly. What is she gonna do?
Have I
Try to
not
kill me?
made you watch Mr. Right yet?
We remodeled
No, I don't
the
think so.
upstairs. You may have
We should
not.
watch
need
Mr.
to.
Right. Then you'll want
I-
to be friends with an assassin.
That is Jackie Chan, isn't it?
Nope, that's Mr. Nice Guy.
Fuck.
I'm gonna give you that one because I mix those two names up all the time too.
What's Mr. Right? Who's in Mr. Right?
Sam Rockwell and Anna Kendrick.
Man, I wouldn't have been able to guess that. Boy, I felt pretty good about Jackie Chan.
I mean, that is a Mr. Nice Guy is the Jackie Chan film you're thinking of.
Right. Okay, they do just let me walk back here. It's always... I'm so used to, like, modern games that every now and then in this game I'm, like, trying to use modern game logic when in reality they'll just do shit like this of, no, you can just walk past them. They're not gonna get mad.
Yeah, honestly, like, restricted areas and, like, stealing and stuff, like, nobody gives a shit in this game.
Uh-huh.
Somehow seems wrong to have Sam Rockwell in an action film in 2023.
Can I ask you a question?
If you want Renault,
He was
he's
George
the bad
Bush in
and the
Vice.
Great.
Oh.
What would I want with Renault?
you aren't.
Yeah, I hadn't
Who
seen
was
Vice,
going to
but
pay?
Oh, apparently Sam Rockwell's rocking the
professional
bald look
I
these
listened to his
days.
offer. Think I can
What?
trust
I
him?
know that.
Renault
He's
keeps
bald
his
these
word.
days.
He will pay.
The man keeps his word. I can give him drugs. Oh, hello.
What action film was Sam Rockwell in? Confessions of a Dangerous Mind. I want to say I saw it when it was new, but I do not remember it. I should go on a Sam Rockwell binge sometime. He's a good actor. I pretty much like him in everything I see him in.
I don't know if I recognize his name. But that's just because...
Did you ever watch Moon?
I need to watch Moon so bad. I've seen parts of
He's in Moon. He's in Galaxy Quest.
He is? Is who?
He's the, like, Jagoff who isn't really part of the cast, but, like,
literally
sort
named
of...
Guy?
See if your friend's ready.
Yeah, I think he is named Guy.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know who that is then. Yeah.
She decided not to show.
I am Nicolette. I will help you simply to make trouble for Majestic 12.
Oh, did somebody from
It's
Moon
true.
get canceled?
They killed my mother.
Oh yeah, he's in Jojo Rabbit as
She
well.
was an Illuminatus. The only people MJ12 has ever feared are the Illuminati.
Stanton doubts that they had fallen from power.
How do you know that?
Either way, I do want to watch
met him in New
Moon,
York.
because Moon, what I
Trusted
know
friend
about
of
it,
my
I know I
mother's.
would like
Yes,
it.
the
It sounds like a
Illuminati
really
are
good
wiped
sci-fi
out,
film.
But Paige still fears
recommend
more
it.
than Everett.
Where do we find him?
One of
Oh, yeah,
my
he's an
mother's
Iron Man
many
too.
secrets. We'll have to look
Oh.
for clues at my family's chateau.
Oh yeah, I forgot that Kevin Spacey was in Moon.
How does Everett threaten Bob Page?
Paige
Yes.
was an Illuminatus. For him, intellect is
Kevin
the
Spacey
foundation
just
of
felt
power,
like he kinda
and that would make Everett his most
Jumped
dangerous
off of a cliff
rival.
at one point, and I went,
Everett's
oh
the one
well.
hiding.
Both the Illuminati and MJ12
I like him in what he's
believe
in,
that the most
but that doesn't mean I have to
intelligent
like him as a
or
person.
enlightened human being will inevitably gain power, ultimately seizing the eye in the pyramid and creating the world for everyone else. Kind of secularized version of natural law.
He's
Page
good in
has a trained army
Seven.
to protect him.
He is still vulnerable. Much of
Who?
his power
Oh,
comes
Kevin
from
Spacey.
secret laboratories,
Yeah.
meaning the right person could reverse engineer his whole power base.
Let's hope you're right, and that Everett is everything you say he is.
Hopefully I won't have to kill him. Let's go.
Thank you,
Let's
Theta.
Thank
you
you,
trust
Theta.
the guy in
Let's
the
go.
helicopter?
That's Jock. Don't worry, he hasn't let me down yet. Come on.
Actually, he lets me down all the time. He is the pilot. How else am I supposed to get out of the air? That was a bad analogy.
Let's hit it.
How about he
Let's
gets me
hit
up
it.
all the? How about he gets me up all the time? Oh God, it's Gunther. I made it out of there just in time. Was he just around the corner? What the fuck? That was Gunther,
He's
right?
hunting you, dude.
Yeah.
I had not wanted to see this place again.
Why not?
I was afraid it would be like this. The same. Not a stone out of place.
You would rather that Majestic 12 had burned it down?
I would rather... No, let's go. Only in novels do places crumble to dust for no reason when their spirit is lost.
Your mother?
Lead
What a
the
good
way.
line.
I no longer have a key. We must find my mother's secret computer room, where she did all her work. A place she kept hidden, even from me.
It's just a very,
Theta?
very silly thing to say. It feels like.
What?
All right, you don't have a key in, right? This is how professionals get inside buildings now.
Loser! You're a loser!
You seem to have reinforced the windows. Hold on. You should back up.
Oh lord.
What a response.
Good news, Isaac, there's no glass.
Is the glass here? Damn it. Oh, Lord. Holy shit. It was in fact not a job for the get-go. Christ almighty. I was really not expecting that. I'm glad it missed her somehow. I really was concerned that she was still too close.
Crazy. I lost my
Yeah, I mean, it missed her because it went through the window. There's no glass.
Conspiring to get me into La Sorbonne at the time.
Why are you telling me about this?
She's just reminiscing.
Listen, lady, I just met you today. I appreciate the
I'm not that kind of guy.
But I'm not that kind of guy.
It's all skin down there. They had to get rid of it.
Uh-huh. The nanomachines actually turned my dick inside out. And no, that's not what you think it means.
It's not nearly as sexy as it sounds.
Oh my god.
Families are buried here, going back to the original building, a French merchant of the 19th century.
Well. Oh, damn it. Do you have a key to the merchant of a dead French merchant? Why would you keep that locked? What is he hiding?
I mean, that's clearly where the secret base is.
Mm-hmm. Guard staff seems lax here. Good to know.
Keep your eyes peeled, Rat. Could be trouble.
Watch your step, Rat, if you know what I mean.
Oh no.
You'll never know where I go.
It says the year is 2088. Woke Biden is still president. The nanomachines have turned me trans.
Holy shit.
I'm pulling up the floor plan. An old summer home built during the Third Republic. It's been vacant since Miss Duclair's assassination.
A cat
Hopefully
has done...
these elegant rooms contain some clues about the Duclair family's involvement with the Illuminati.
Okay.
See, but Doctor, last week people were saying that it seemed fine.
Portugal. Exactly the same as what she could have bought at La Samaritaine, except that it was once graced by the bottoms of a royal family.
You got this? You got this couch?
You got was fine this last week, maybe.
Oh wait, are you talking about that couch? That's a bench. And that bench sucks.
Yeah, it's a shit bench. This is definitely the couch she meant.
Gotcha.
Though even it doesn't seem like a fancy rich people couch.
Yeah, it seems like a pretty
fancy rich people couch.
I mean...
Oh my god, those dining chairs look uncomfortable too.
You guys weren't as well off as you sound. Had budget cuts, huh?
The maid
Hard
did
times
all
in
of the
this
cooking,
economy.
but Mom always picked out the wine. She was the only one with a key to the cellar.
I actually really like this, her characterization of, oh, everybody likes themselves a dumb waiter.
That's dumb.
The dumb waiter's
Funny,
gone.
you know, when I was a little girl, I used to play in the dumb waiter that goes up to Mom's room. Amazing, I didn't break my neck.
Why does everyone who lives in a fancy house have a childhood story about a dumbwaiter? I'm now convinced that I would be more surprised if there was a story about how there was a dumbwaiter and the kids never interacted with it once.
I mean, would you not want to climb in a dumbwaiter if you had one?
You're right. I would want to go in the baby-sized elevator.
Right? It's made for you.
It's made for me. I'm baby-sized. I'd want to go in that elevator.
You don't have a dumbwaiter you died in as a kid?
Clearly not, Sean. I'm still alive.
And look, her favorite painting. I can't believe the assassins didn't take it.
I thought you said you didn't have a key. That door was locked.
Sitting at that table and staring up at her priceless treasure.
Did you lie to me? Do you have a key? She definitely opened this door from the outside, and it is locked. You... Nicolette? Nicolette, get out of the way before I fucking kill you.
Wait, so how did you get in?
The dumbwaiter. Right. How did she get in?
Check out this painting.
It's really nice. I like the texturing. I can tell I like those trees. That's a. Your mother was a criminal. Your mother was a criminal. I'm sorry to tell you this. It's okay. I used to be a cop.
Dear Nicolette, at some point it may become necessary for you to access my private records, and perhaps to do what you think best, given the circumstances of my absence. You must understand how much I care for you, and I've not always done what I might be considered right, but I have always done what I thought best for you and the others I've cared about. It is a cold heart that does not have some regrets. Login B declare. Password Nico Angel. This is all I can leave to you. Everything else I have already given. I love you, my daughter, and I trust you will do me proud. I turned that into such an Americanism. And I trust you'll make me proud. I am only sorry that I am not here to see it.
Super Bowl, she means. She wasn't here, unfortunately.
I am sorry I was not here to see the big dish.
Reload goes to the sniper rifle, cause that thing loads slow as shit. Let me in!
Huh. Guess that key don't go to that door.
Let me in.
That's interesting, because it was just labeled... No, it was labeled the declare basement. Sorry.
It's just this.
Oh, that's just the hallway. Well, that's good.
How did you open that door? You said you didn't have a key to the house, you liar.
Well, that specific door did have... Oh,
I think
how
my
about that?
mother kept a room key behind a little vase up here.
How did you open that door? You didn't use the key.
Maybe she put it back.
I put it back so that way you wouldn't get mad at me.
Uh-huh. I just wanted you to feel like you were a real explorer, finding all the things.
Oh, thank God. I thought you were still behind me, and I thought you were a vampire. I would have had to kill you on sight.
More like Nikolai's.
I mean... I don't trust her now, Sean. She's lied to me once. Hey, Icarus? Calm down. Well, you have
Nicolette bedroom key.
I was about to say, you got so many bedroom keys, dog. Also, this is one hell of a bathroom.
There's not even a tub or a shower in it. Were you just a bunch of stinky people?
Is this not the tub, or is this just their one big...
I thought it was just a gigantic sink.
Is this just one Well, what else is a
It's either a
bath but
giant sink or a tiny tub. I don't know which.
I thought it was like a fancy tub.
That might be a fancy tub.
What is a tub but just a human-sized sink?
It's true.
You know? Just a sink for the human body.
That's the bidet. They're French. Nicolette. That's an old candy bar.
That's an old candy bar. You've got throwing knives in here, young lady. That's
My
dangerous.
little prison for 18 years.
You were a baby. I'm gonna read Richard III. I'm not gonna read Richard III.
I wanted
But maybe
to
it's
be in the
thematically
city,
relevant.
But I guess
Look,
Mom thought it
it's
was easier
Hamlet.
to keep
York.
our
It's
activities
York.
secret in the country.
Why do you...
I
Alas,
wanted
poor
to be in the
Yorkie.
city, but I guess Mom thought it was easier to keep our activities secret in the country.
Well, shit. You have drugs.
Why you got drugs?
Why you got drugs?
in here?
Ma'am, you have drugs.
Ma'am, I'm gonna have to confiscate your drugs.
Alright, what is this at for a magazine? Clip size is at 8. That's pretty good. And 1... No way that works on this. No, I was about to say. And 30... I'm gonna go with the sniper rifle still, because it's hard not to just put more into it.
Mm-hmm.
Is probably my best gun right now. Just have a lot of pistol ammo. But hey, I got a tiny scope for it now, so it should be better.
Yeah, totally.
It's got a little boy scope on it.
It's got a tiny Men in Black scope on it.
Uh-huh. Alright. Alright. Hey, out of the way. Out of the way, girl.
Oh, do you want me to read some more, poorly translated lines from Persona?
Sure.
Whenever I was at home. The last time was just before my mother was killed. The login is Nicolette. The password is Chad.
Oh.
Okay.
Rendering error.
What? Huh? What? Huh?
Don't we have like 3 sets of login information for this place now?
Something like that. At least 2. Nicolette, your aid in securing support for Silhouette has been invaluable. You've done much to help sustain the cause of freedom in the face of even more open repression by our own government. However, I'm afraid that I must ask for your help yet again. The police have begun to raid the catacombs, and if we are to put up an effective resistance, then we must locate the additional resources by whatever means necessary. I know your mother and her friends wish to remain anonymous, but any funds or materials that they contribute will be of enormous help, and even if they cannot, their continued goodwill is still of great importance to us. Thank you, and I hope to see you again. Chad.
Dr. Butt Doctor says that this game doesn't like transparency on transparency violence.
Oh no. Ah, got you.
Who's this from? Beth? They need help or they'll be slaughtered by the porks who strut about the street like they own them. You've helped us once before and it has meant so much to the cause. Please, Mother, I'm asking you to help us again. You know so many who can. I'll do what I can, dear, but the situation is far more complicated than I think you may be aware of. My connections within the Hague and the United Nations indicate that the problem is not limited to France. Many parties are using the Grey Death epidemic as an excuse to exercise their control over the national governments. I have to consult with Morgan. We must be careful where we choose to allocate our resources. It is a very dangerous time for everyone, Nicolette. And your flirtation with this organization could have serious consequences. I am asking you again to be careful. Could not stand it if something happened to you. In the meanwhile, I'll do what I can.
There could be serious consequences. You know, I might even be put in danger.
I have not Persona 5, how dare you?
What is happening?
Yeah, that's fair.
What was that in reference to? Did I miss some context?
Just a non sequitur. I said I was gonna read some more quotes from Persona 5, and then realized that we had a computer here.
Uh-huh.
So then the next thing I said was reading Butt Doctor's quote.
Be Duclair. Be Duclair.
Be Duclair.
Nico.
Into the lair of the duck.
Or was there a computer in their room? Was there a computer in the room? I don't think there was.
Maybe.
I'm not paying attention.
It could have been. I'll never tell you where my computer is. So look at this window.
Oh.
That's fun.
Oh no.
Everything transparent must have to be on a specific layer, so it's having to like render the Windows iron bars in front of that layer.
Yeah. And that's probably something that they were like, we don't know, man.
Mm-hmm. It's such a small thing, like, it's not likely to get addressed.
You will find no one to help you here. Beth Duclair has been dissected and placed in cryonic storage.
Thanks for that. Thank you for that.
You wanted the vanilla experience. Hell yeah, we did. We wouldn't have gotten to see this wonderful iron bar computer. I want one.
Exactly. I want to know. Get me up there. Look at me using the power of my good strong legs. Look at me. I'm the king of the castle now. This is my house. You can't even get up here anymore. What are you going to do about it? You don't even live here anymore.
Oh, did you already get the key that was up there?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't see what it was for.
I did not either. I can check. Be the Beth's room? Who's Beth?
Beth is the mother. We already have that one.
You already
it's
have
just
that
another
one.
way to get Beth's key, I guess.
Let me make sure.
Let you make sure.
Room.
Hi, buddy.
Yeah, I was not paying attention.
Hi.
Maybe I should have been paying attention.
I mean, it does help, but it's not mandatory.
It's not
We'll get
required.
through one way or another. My antics are augmented.
Oh, speaking of cat time, my cat did that fun thing where he was sitting in my lap, and then I guess needed to reposition himself, so he specifically stood up just to stretch a little bit and then resettle himself opposite the direction he was already sitting. And that's it. Wait, have you been closing the doors behind me? Nicolette, I don't know where I've been if you keep closing the doors behind me.
Nicolette, you have to understand, I'm a baby. I don't have object permanence. If you close the doors, it makes me very confused.
I'm now realizing her fucking goth punk style, and I fucking dig it, actually. I love her knee skulls.
Her knee skulls, her fucking pearlescent paint job.
Mm-hmm.
You unlocked it.
It's the front door. It's the back door. Why do you have two back doors? Wait, no. This is the front door.
House this big needs as many back doors as it can get.
Uh-huh.
The tips on the dress are sick.
Oh, yeah. Looks good. She looks good.
Mom and Everett used to sit out here sipping martinis and plotting to take over the world. That's how we all got in this mess.
So are you saying that you were a secret organization with a conspiracy to try to take over the New World Order?
I mean, you already know that she was working. You already know that the Morgan in question is part of the Illuminati.
Mm-hmm. I find it
interesting. Speaking of which, do you want to name a page number?
How about page number 69? Just 69.
You've made the 69 joke twice with this book already.
I have, but I didn't realize that I should have just done the first one first.
Uh-huh. So this chapter is called Hostage Room.
Say hostage room?
Huss and Jerome, and no, I don't know what that means.
Sounds like two people?
Oh, the Hussites.
That didn't clear anything up, and I allegedly went to church.
A few years after the opening of the war, the brave Ziska died, but his place was filled by Procopius, who was an equally brave and skilled general.
Procopius sounds... I don't know why, but the name Procopius is like a silly name to me. It's like he found himself in a Procopius situation.
The maid did all of the cooking, but Mom always picked out the wine. She was the only one with
There are at
key to
least
the
469 pages. It's true. There's also a page 420.
It's true. I locked it. God damn it.
In France, the gentry keep their wine in a small cellar to preserve the flavor from heat and sunlight.
Why are you telling me this? This isn't important information, man. Can't light the candelabra. Never mind. Is there still anything in these barrels?
You don't mind if I destroy these barrels, do you?
Uh-huh. You don't need the things in here, do you? See, he's all for it. Listen, I get the impression that pretty much everyone in our generation who's grown up with any amount of Christianity is just willing to just dunk on it at this point.
See, I don't know if it's anti-Catholic. Yeah, I think it is anti-Catholic.
Well, what he's saying?
No, this book.
What's this?
Oh.
A dungeon?
What makes you say it's anti-Catholic?
Well, because the back is talking about like the Vatican and stuff. And I thought that it was like a pro-Vatican thing, but I'm realizing now the Great Controversy. It's like a conspiracy book claiming that the Vatican. It's basically saying the Vatican is the Illuminati.
Oh my god!
I think is what's happening.
That's spoilers for this game, Sean!
On any telecom map I've ever seen. Petabytes of transmission.
You gotta warn me, man!
Traffic.
Yeah, most of this page is just describing the Crusades.
And we all know what happened. We all know what happened at that time. You ain't gotta tell us what happened during that period.
Mm-hmm.
Is this your mom's secret stuff?
I'll never get over that sound effect.
It's Star Wars came up with a really silly sound and everyone loves it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, JFK is the first name that I noticed looking at the back of this book.
Sean, she's my angle.
Uh-huh.
She's mommy's precious angle. Okay.
So you found Beth's computer. You're destined to meet, perhaps.
How did she even get in here? It's blocked with a... Oh my god! Do be careful next time.
And complete the Grey Death vaccine. Find Nicolette. You will need her key in order to exit through the crypt. I will be directing you to a nearby cathedral.
What is it?
Hey bud, I already have Nicolette.
He wants me to go out the back way through the crypt to a nearby cathedral.
The Cathedral of the Knights Templar?
He didn't say. I'm
There
supposed to
might be a
access the Majestic
conspiracy
12
that
computer network.
the
Yes,
There might be a
Majestic 12
conspiracy that
controls
the
the place
Catholics are
now.
all a
They
part of
killed
the
the knights for
Illuminati,
the
and I
gold
need to go there.
reserves. Everett must want you to sneak to that part of town through the sewers that connect to our property.
Theta, that's
I thought the
cursed. I'm
Templars
so
vanished
sorry.
centuries ago.
They invented the modern banking system and were its directors under one name or another until Majestic 12 took over.
He said you had a key.
No, you don't need to get up
Yes,
in 3
here it
hours.
is.
You just
The
have to
crypt
go to
is in the
bed
maze
in
behind
like
the chateau. Listen to Everett. He is
19.
right to want to avenge the Templars.
What was this key for? What was this? Oh, this is a key for the crypt. Crypt key! I'm the crypt key.
I am the crypt keeper.
Oh my god.
What? What did I do? What's your problem? A rat? Don't do it. I don't think I got a code at any point to open this. I don't think I did, so we're just gonna use just 2 of the 16 multi-tools I have.
I mean, that's valid.
What a shame. I have to drop something. Honestly, I haven't used this. I don't need more guns. Alright. What do I want? Wait. Yeah, what do I want to upgrade?
Do I want big muscles? Do I want big legs?
I do want big muscles. do want big muscles. Do want the big muscles. And then this is probably nothing.
This is trash for my dumpster.
Yes. This is trash for my dumpster. That's like the third time I found that. What the hell? I really want to make sure you
get that one.
Yeah. I feel like at this point, if you haven't maxed out your character, you've been playing incredibly sloppy.
You haven't maxed out your character.
You know what I mean.
You just mean that you haven't gotten all the skill abilities?
If you haven't gotten an AUG for every slot at this point, what are you doing?
There are different ways to engage with the game, Isaac.
How dare you speak to me in such a direct tone? Why are you saying my name in cursive?
There are as many ways to play this game as there are ways to pronounce your name.
I respect that, but it doesn't mean I like it. And
The maid did all of the cooking,
we were
but
discussing,
Mom always picked out the wine. She was the only one with a key to the cellar.
God damn it, you've said that like 8 times. I'm leaving. Fuck. Now I've gotten sidetracked. What the hell was I saying?
Exit the Duclair estate through the crypt at the end of the maze. The system I need you to access is inside a cathedral that belonged to
What did I say, Sean?
MJ-12 slaughtered the knights for the gold reserves.
Paul, please give your ID.
I wasn't expecting there to be people.
JC, I'm picking up heat signatures in the
Oh, you're a little
I
late.
think somebody's expecting you.
Thanks for the warning.
You'll never get enough skill points, and AUGs are basically meaningless. I don't think AUGs are meaningless, but yeah, you will never get enough skill points. Yeah, he just wants to know who's there.
Target's here. Very close. Contact. I got a contact.
Ow. Die. Ooh. I had fucked up. I'm glad I saved.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Yeah, that would have been a lot to redo if you had not saved.
I mean, there's only so much to do in there. I pretty much got it. I pretty much scoured the place. I knew where everything was. I could sniff it all out again.
Like a little truffle pig.
Mm-hmm. Like a little truffle pig I am. This is too dangerous. I was like, okay, I set up a trap. I hit one, the other one comes around the corner.
Or that.
God! Door stuck. How? That's not what I meant to do. You going, bud? Where you going, bud? God damn it. Wait, what was... I can't remember what the hell laser sight was. All I know is I put laser sight on a gun and I don't remember what button to push to turn it on.
Oh. I
That's
want to say it was Z.
Z is zoom for me. I thought it was like H, but maybe I'm crazy.
You would know better than I would.
I don't have anything. What? Why did it say I didn't have anything? Unless I read that wrong.
Said you don't find anything.
God damn it, I did read it wrong. Oh wow, I didn't even need the key to the crypt. They already busted in.
Try to ignore the smell. This sewer connects to a street near the cathedral.
Now that you've told me, I can only think of the smell. I wasn't gonna mind it until you said something. In fact, I didn't even realize there was a smell, and now I smell it, and I don't like it. Semicolon? What's next to semicolon?
The L, I would assume.
You're going the right way. I primarily need you to establish an uplink from the MJ-12 network, but I also have uses for that gold. When you locate it, I will send someone to recover it. Prepare to receive a map of the cathedral.
He needs the gold. He needs the gold. But what if I need the gold? Gold is money. Gold is known for its fiat. What the fuck? That's fucked up.
What?
Oh, I just had to blow up this... Well, I don't have to blow up the door.
I think there's a box, like, right next to you.
Oh, yeah. And I have super legs, so I should be able to do this. Do that. We do... Any more boxes? More boxes.
So many boxes.
Oh yeah, now we're playing Deus Ex now. What am I doing? You're right, Sean.
And you thought you needed a... And you thought you needed a lamb.
Mm-hmm. Where's my super heart? F10. It almost. Yeah, that's thinking with portals. That actually is a really cool feature. I'm glad I got super heart. I had a feeling I'd get some value out of super heart.
It's fun.
Which I should probably suck my thumb for a second. Do. Perfect. Then I eat my cookies. Perfect. Strategies.
Strategists.
Fuck!
Why the pistol?
There we go. Whew.
You should really just get rid of the pistol at this point. How often are you fighting people that the pistol is effective against?
Yeah. Especially for these big guys, it's just like, no. God, I keep on fighting almost nothing but the big guys. Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
I want to test something. I want to test it. I just want to test. God. Boy. God. I left that on. I thought I turned that off. Well. Shit. Okay, yeah, no. Yeah, I should really get rid of that.
He says, immediately switching back to it.
God damn it, I wasn't expecting him to survive is the thing. Ideally, what I'd want to do... I shoot you, and then you die. Maybe? You have so much love for the stealth pistol. I do like... Okay.
Better hurry.
Oh, this sucks. Oh, I'm fucked.
You didn't hurry.
Fucked. Woo! That was fucking close. Alright. Now what?
I appreciate your love for the stealth pistol, Butt Doctor.
Hey, I like it. I'm just bad with it. I just have better guns.
Right, that's the problem. It doesn't do sufficient damage for this stage of the game.
I should probably wait until the big robot is not right there. Oh, thank God. I have something to deal with the boy. Are they EMP resistant or something? That's the second time I've tried to use an EMP against one of these guys, and it just didn't fucking work.
They're resistant. It's clearly doing something.
Huh.
Theta does point out that you are using the stealth pistol wrong.
I mean, I assume so. The way that I was using it before felt like the right way to use it, and I just don't use it that way anymore. I mean, I have more EMPs than lambs, so... Or more lambs than EMPs, so... Have that. Do this one lamb at a time, hopefully. Wait, he didn't like it.
Where'd he go?
Nowhere. Nowhere. Nowhere and nothing, game. Is it dead? 2 lambs? That's it? God damn. Lambs are strong.
Yup.
You stop right. You shit. Wait, you are still alive. I fucking thought I killed that guy. That or it's another guy, I don't know.
Let's finish him off.
Alright, there's this.
Repeat, nothing here.
He's here somewhere.
Well, got to fucking flub it. I was kind of hoping the accuracy buffs would help it too. I gave it a couple, but it doesn't seem to be enough. That's what I think is in your... Well, there go my legs. There we go.
Let's try to get an ID.
Alright.
Have fun, Butt Doctor.
Gotcha. Enjoy your novelty cigarette. Now. That one, why did...
They went off at the same time. Don't count that way.
So wait, they went off the same time, so only one explosion registered? Jesus. Okay. Now. Ah. Ow, you dick. Go yourself, asshole. Oh. There we go.
Watch yourself. This one's
Oh
some kind of...
god, there's a ton of them. That would explain it. I don't have enough energy. What am I doing? Your fucking ammo, you shit. I don't want your knife. What about you? I don't want your knife. Why do they keep on giving me knives, Sean? I don't want knives.
A great question. You would think they would phase out the knife at some point. Everybody needs a good self-defense knife.
Uh-huh. And I don't need 3 of them. Take. I'll take. Boy, no medkits. Boy, we're running into a real similar situation earlier where it's like, no medkits. Not one. Wow, that would have been useful.
Well, you shouldn't get shot by all them rockets.
Uh-huh.
In a momentous speech held at 2:30 Eastern today, President Meade announced the declaration of martial law throughout the United States, citing a fundamental threat to the American way of life in the form of organized, insidious terrorism. With major American cities already reeling under the impact of the Gray Death, looting and rioting have reached disastrous levels, while terrorist attacks have grown increasingly ubiquitous, climaxing in the attack on UNATCO headquarters in New York last week. Local authorities have so far proven ineffectual in stemming the tide of violence, and even Washington, D.C. has been hit by an outbreak of the Gray Death. Highly placed sources have speculated that Meade himself may be infected. President Meade appointed Walter Simons, director of FEMA, to spearhead an interim council tasked with managing the government response. We will do everything that is in our power to restore the peace and security of the average American, said Simons. In no way will this violate the civil liberties that are made this country great. Instead, we pledge to do everything in our power to safeguard those liberties against all who would see them torn apart.
Huh, that's suspicious. I know that name.
We know who that guy is.
We know that guy. He's not a good guy. Now, in the camera.
Uh-huh.
Okay, maybe not that way. Okay. Okay. Science.
Science!
Gabe lied to me. It didn't turn off the alarm, Sean. Now, I do wonder what the purpose of using the fucking bypass on the alarm sounder panel is, if it just triggers it anyways.
Well, that's an alarm that a cop would interface with.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure there's nobody alive at the moment, so I don't care if the alarm goes off. Just thought it would keep the alarm from going off to keep the gun from shooting me. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Now we're cooking with oil.
Science failed.
What?
Why'd you do that?
I don't know.
What?
So... I mean... I don't need that. Great. Wonderful. Science failed successfully.
I don't understand what you thought that would do.
I just don't understand how to even get in there to get value out of that. Why is that so hard to... It's so hard to see, bud. It's so dark. Don't you know it's hard to see at night?
Mm-hmm.
And these guys are skipping on me. Usually they at least have like cookies or something, but they don't even have cookies. Ooh, might actually need the ballistic armor.
Keep going past the metro station. The cathedral is to the south. Transmitting a photograph.
So wait. What the fuck? Oh no, that's the fucking wine. For a second I thought that was a person. So wait. Here's that. South is that way. Wait, why do they want me to go that way? Oh well, I'm going this way. I don't care. I'm
Foiled again.
Little lost and confused. Have I come this direction? Hey, I found some body armor. I don't feel like I've come this direction, but maybe I have. There is a dead man. Oh, there's a not dead man.
But is he an undead man? That's a lot.
Yeah, maybe not this way for now. Maybe not that way for now. Let's try the other direction first. Let's diversify. But I saw a ramp. I don't know why.
Let's portfolio our diversity.
Uh-huh. Let's put it in a nice brochure to let everybody know exactly how much we're capable of in a, like, broader sense. I'm hoping... Well, okay.
The metro will take you out of the way. Go back to the street. The cathedral is not much further.
So the
The
metro
terrorism
is
alert is still active.
not the way I want to go, is what they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
But I do want to get in there.
Break the glass. Break the glass.
That might not be the best idea yet, Sean, but I will listen. I'm trying to do better. Oh, I don't have the strong arms. This is why I need to get in there. Cathedral de Peines. Though overshadowed by several larger and more well-known cathedrals, the Cathédrale de Peines in the 14th arrondissement?
Stop calling it the Penis Cathedral.
I'm not trying to. Peñens.
The N is at the end.
Peñens.
There you go.
Arrondissement remains a historical curiosity of interest to many scholars. Construction was begun in 1218 and completed before the end of the century, financed by Templar Knights, an order of warriors monks, as part of a similar network of churches, cathedrals, and forts, or commanderies as they were called, throughout Britain, Europe, and the Holy Lands. Some scholars believe that the order did not disappear in 1311 with its dissolution, however, that the Templar Knights continued to operate more or less in secret. But whatever the truth, Peñens fell into disrepair until finally purchased and renovated by a group of European investors in 1918 as a corporate retreat. While closed to the public, it still remains a comforting presence at the heart of the arrondissement. Arrondissement. What they keep using that word. What the fuck does that word mean?
Arrondissement?
It's a place? It's a place? It's like a city
Make sure
block?
the travel documents are in order.
No. It's like a... It's sort of like a district, yeah.
Gotcha.
Make sure your travel documents are in order.
Careful, Mr. Rat. God, there's a lot of sentries. There's a train.
Did you die to the train?
Die to the train, I died to the electrified train tracks. Here comes the train, Sean. The train didn't even get here. God. Where did I last save? Okay. I mean, I want to get to that fucking robot, that's for damn sure, but I need to know how to get to it. I mean...
Keep going past the metro station.
I'm gonna trust.
South, transmitting a photograph.
Yeah, I mean... It's not hard to trust.
The metro
Not hard
will
to
take you out of
chest.
the way. Go back to the street. The cathedral is not much further.
Kind of hoping. I mean, they've got like markers and everything, so surely they don't want me to do this. I'll take it. Absolutely need it right now. Recharge my batteries.
Suck your thumb.
Suck my thumb. have some cigarettes, drink some water. Oh, this will go so much faster now that I'm also drinking water. This is what it looks like when you have to get hydrated. Alright.
I was role-playing.
What? Drinking in real life?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, out of water. I forgot to refill my water bottle.
I just drank the last of mine and I can't refill it because Milo is sleeping in my lap.
I can't refill it because my cat is also sleeping in my lap, and it feels a little too late now.
It's never too late to hydrate. Just means you might have to piss real bad in the morning.
Uh-huh. I doubt this will work because there's ATMs in a different area, but I might as well try. Let's see... 004... Here. Actually, I'm not going to remember this part. I'm going to remember 004418. I can remember 004418.
0404118.
Nope. Damn it. Yeah, I think that's just straight up to a different area. Alright, that's much better.
Now we're playing the video game.
Now we're back. Now we're in there and we're in there. See, and now I can do this dumb shit that I have in mind. Nope. Time to stack sofas. Time to stack sofas.
I didn't realize this is what you had in mind.
Time to stack sofas. Damn it. You get that sofa up there.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
I'm just gonna have to trust. Oh, I don't need it, yeah. There we go. You didn't expect me to stack stack sofas, Sean? Come on now.
That wasn't my
Deus
first
Ex.
guess.
Oh, here we go. Now you go.
This job is so boring. I do nothing but write in my notebook, fill it with my thoughts. Sometimes I just amuse myself. I've been stealing from the security, like thick-skulled dogs they are. Last week I took a watch, but they paid no notice. I am nothing to them, just a strange man with his notebook. I was listening to the night guard, Jobel, a disgusting creature, and a creature of habit. I had him on the phone. I heard him on the phone, talking to that cow of a girlfriend, and he told her his bank account number. I almost got his PIN as well, but a passing train drowned him out. I do not know the last number. We'll try again when he is on shift next week. He will be surprised when all his money is gone, and they will not suspect me.
Something tells me that he was unsuccessful. Hey, at least I can just guess numbers until I'm in, because there's only 10 numbers.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Weird noise. Oh, it's the fucking door.
You travel at your own risk tonight, monsieur.
You risk...
I risk nothing.
I risk nothing, fool!
Why did it not save in my notes? What the fuck? Why did it not save in my notes?
Logs?
Sometimes it saves, sometimes it does not.
There's gotta be a place you can review books that you've read.
Yeah, that would be here. 'Cause usually it does.
Weird.
Let me... Oh, I guess that's for the notepads. This is a book. 576001.
Write it down.
I'm writing it in my human book. I startled my cat. He did not like the loud noise that I made just moving something. 6 0 0 1. WYR Dread 0 something. Alright. A cat in my lap. I need to put this somewhere. There we go. Now I go back, and now I steal from this innocent,
Travel advisories are in effect.
non-innocent officer. You're 76001. Y. Red 0. Oh, come on. Control A didn't work, Sean. Bad game.
Control A.
Yeah, I meant
select
Control
all.
A. Thank you. Nope. That's not what I meant to. I actually meant to do Shift Tab, but... Shit. Wow, did they future-proof this game, Sean?
Uh-huh.
Boy, this will take a second. Boy, this is definitely the way they intended you to do this. Fucking Christ.
This is gonna be so worth it.
Uh-huh. This won't be a prank. Come on. Come on. 576001. 576001. 576001. Fuck. 576001. I typed one of these wrong. There we go. Hey, that's...
Da-da-da-da.
And guess what? They don't even have to close down the bank teller bot because it didn't even get hacked.
Yeah. That's called social engineering.
Yeah.
Only
It's like
a
the
couple
first time
friends
I've
are running.
successfully done that.
You should refill your juice.
That's fair. I thought I was gonna come back upstairs. I just was checking.
The terrorism.
You know what?
alert
I
is
don't know
still
if I'm
active.
gonna come back upstairs. You're right, Sean. I could decide not to come back upstairs.
I mean, technically, they told you not to go this way. So who knows what you're gonna find.
Mm-hmm.
Travel
God, I
advisories
couldn't
are in
imagine
effect.
doing this without that regen now. Jesus Christ. That regen is so good.
It's quite good.
I don't even remember what the alternative was.
Probably ass.
It was the ass augment? It made your
Mhm.
ass?
A lot of people are getting the ass augment these days. It's a very popular choice.
Is there even another side? I don't think there is. No, doesn't seem like it. I don't even see a way to get over there. I don't even see a way to get over there from the other side.
I mean, your big strong legs can get you over there.
I mean, they can. Yeah, I might have
Sort of
misclicked.
worked.
Ain't shit, Captain. Captain, there is not shit.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I almost made it without taking damage.
Now you heal and you recharge again, and then you're ready to go.
And then we go to town. Then we figure out how to get past the next group of guys, because there are a lot of guys over there. I like that you come down here and they're like, that's not the way to go, and you're like, yeah, but I'm in pain. I hurt bad. My tummy hurts.
Uh-huh.
Just gonna scope for a second, since I gotta wait for it to recharge anyways, and I'm not just gonna sit there and stare at a robot for a minute.
I was confused why you chose to do the recharge first.
I don't know, man. I'm just not efficient. Christ, why is my hand shaking so much? I should have taken the shot. What's funny is once you actually try to snipe in this game, it's like really fucking hard. Wow, he did not care. He kind of cared. Okay, we're good. Still don't know how good the sniper rifle is going to be against a robot. My gut feeling says not. My gut feeling says not good against a robot.
I mean, one way to find out.
You're not wrong. Let me at least get some more juice real fast. Don't worry, everybody. Don't worry about me wandering around with my lightsaber out. That's just for. I have a license to carry. I have a license to carry. How did I do that in less than 60 seconds? God damn it! I thought I was going longer. No, I'm not a rebel traitor. I just used to be a cop. There's a difference.
I used to be a cop, and now I'm, don't worry about it.
I'm just not a cop anymore. That's all you need to not worry about.
You travel at your own risk tonight, monsieur.
Thank you. Don't worry. I used to be a cop. Couldn't keep me on the force. Honestly, I think it was their loss. They lost their best agent, in my opinion. Only followed just by my brother. Honestly, I don't even know their problem with him. Alright. This doesn't seem ideal.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem to be responding, which doesn't necessarily mean anything.
So, that doesn't seem to be working. Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, about this.
I mean, you know that'll work.
Yeah. The Gep launcher seems to be quite good.
If you can't get through one of the doors, you will have to find another way. I'm not sure where the computer system is located.
God damn it, every time. Anything? Anything? Nothing. I don't have enough space for a giant shotgun. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, what do I got? What am I looking like on ordnance? Why does it say Clips NA? Oh. I got 14 shots, which is quite a few, and these are some pretty thick doors. But they're not indestructible.
Bless you.
Thank you. Fucking, I can feel it. Allergies are starting to hit again. I'm gonna have to get some Benadryl soon. Oh, that's bad. Oh, God. Probably stop wandering around with that. I don't even know how they know I'm doing things. They're not even here. What are they upset about? Could be explosions anywhere, Sean. They don't know.
Could be anything.
I heard someone. I heard a mecha boy. I heard a mechanized boy, but I don't see a mechanized boy. Okay. Man, I got at least 3 reload upgrades on it, and this gun still reloads so slow.
A good library, worth its weight in gold.
Well, I don't know what that key does. Main door key. Okay, that's good to know. Ah. Did you read the last one? I don't remember.
I think so. I can read this one too, though.
Okay.
You just seem to be struggling.
I'm fine.
You want to go blow your nose while I do this?
I'm fine. I'll go get my tissues. Listen.
Volume 2, Lions of God. And every sovereign Europe made donation. What? And every sovereign of Europe made donations to the Order, be it land, money, arms, or men. They triumphed in battle after battle, the first to attack and the last to retreat. Rough nights of the battlefield, as described by Jacques de Verti. If taken prisoner, they refused all efforts to secure their freedom, instead becoming martyrs to the cause of God. With every success, the Order prospered even further. At the height, they were said to have owned over 9,000 estates throughout Britain, France, Italy, and the Holy Lands, including a network of castles and commanderies, built to protect the frequent pilgrims to Jerusalem. In all but name, the Templars virtually ruled Jerusalem, and, in what can only be termed hubris, recognized no temporal authority over their affairs except that of the Church. By 1250, the coffers of the Order had grown so large that it was not uncommon for pilgrims to deposit their money with a temple in London or Paris, and then cash in their receipt upon arriving in Jerusalem, thus establishing the foundations for modern banking and checking accounts.
It's the Templars' fault for why we have banks.
It wasn't the Jews at all!
Upon the deliverance of Jerusalem, the Holy Lands...
backwards order.
Yeah, I'm realizing now. Upon the deliverance of Jerusalem, the Holy Lands remained in a precious state. Precarious state, surrounded on all sides by hostile Mohammedan neighbors. It was then that Hughes de Payens, a knight from Champagne, bound himself and eight fellow knights in a vow to forever protect the kingdom of Christendom. Accepted in 1118 by Baldwin II, the Patriarch of Jerusalem, they were given charitable lodgings in the city temple where they became the Pauvres Chevaliers du Temple, or the Poor Knights of the Temple. It was not until later at the Council of Torres and that the Templar Knights adopted the austere monastic rule of Saint Benedict, along with the white garments of the Cistercians. Adding to them the characteristic red cross that symbolizes their willingness to spill their own blood in the defense of the one true faith. The Templars quickly became a popular order, renowned as lions at war and lambs at the hearth. They were soon exempted by the popes from all secular and episcopal, that's a word I haven't said in a long time, authority save that of the popes themselves, and their lands exempted from all taxation. I am dying, I don't know why. Nope. Now you go.
Volume 3, Fall of the Knights. While many charges can be disputed, it is clear that the more the knights prospered, the less they became the austere monastic order that originally been envisioned by the Païens a century before. Eventually, even excommunicated men and criminals were accepted, as long as they pledged blind obedience to the order. Rumors of secret initiation rituals and the osculum inflam, obscene kiss, flourished. As did stories that they worshipped Baphomet and other false pagan gods.
Bahamut?
But it was their rivalry with the Order of the Hospitallers and their continued arrogance that were most responsible for their downfall. When Jerusalem was finally lost to the mighty forces of Saladin, Philip the Fair saw an opportunity to bring the Templars to heel and greatly expand his own holdings. With the cooperation of the French Pope Clement V, Philip accused the Templars of heresy, and in 1304 placed all members of the order in France under arrest, subsequently subjecting them to brutal interrogations in an effort to determine whether the rather fanciful charges of sodomy, apostasy, and devil worship were true.
Now, do you think that they liked Bahamut 1 or like Bahamut 3?
They were definitely on that Bahamut game.
I can't remember if that's what it was called. Was it called Bahamut 3? I really liked Bahamut 3.
Depends which game you're talking about.
The one from 7, the third Bahamut you get because you just fucking blow up the entire planet using it. But despite Clement's later efforts to annul the proceedings, the procession had become matters of record. Those who reported were spared the flames, while 50 knights who chose to recant their confessions, becoming relapsed heretics, were promptly burned at the stake. The remaining member of the order in France quickly admitted their guilt, and in 1311 an apostolic decree was issued dissolving the order. The Templar Knights had once been subject to no king or law, but in the end they were swallowed by history. Many have debated whether the rather ignominious dissolution of the order was entirely accidental, while some have even gone so far as to suggest that it was part of a larger plan on the Templars' part. Such a massive, powerful organization, the argument goes, could not have been brought so low so easily. Obscure speculation concerning a mysterious Haywain that departed their commandery in Paris has led certain researchers to believe that they may have been protecting the secret of the Holy Grail, or the secret of transmutation, but still others contend that the Templar Knights merely went underground and founded the powerful secretive banking societies of Switzerland. I mean, they're not that secretive. Everyone knows that, like, all of Switzerland's made out of, like, a bank. They're not that secret. That might not be a good idea.
Counter.
That's a bad. That's bad. That's bad. Okay, now I hold the angle. I missed. Okay. Ha! Suckers!
Suck on this.
Haven't used the lightsaber at all tonight, so it was like, I haven't used that yet. This feels like a good situation to use the lightsaber. It's close quarters and indoors. They were gonna drink wine. How are you gonna drink wine with your big mecha hands, though?
To just smash the bottle over their face.
Do they even have grabby hands anymore?
I mean, you don't need that much manual dexterity to smash a bottle on your face.
You're not wrong.
Those who rule in majesty, the 12, have set you to watch over this place, and record all that may happen, so we may benefit from your observation, as you may benefit from our wisdom. You are entrusted with a key to Sidon's vault, 1942. You are entrusted with a key to the Fountain of Wisdom, 0022. You are entrusted with a number and a secret, 345010871.
That is a number. That's 2 numbers, in fact.
You will guard all these things with life and soul, and do your duty so that the 4th secret may find a place in your heart. 12.
A riddle. It is commonly held precept that 2 are stronger than 1, and that 4 are stronger than 2, and that 16 are by far stronger than 4. With this, there can be no argument. And like 100 guys is like a lot more than like 16.
Mm-hmm.
And don't even get me started on 200. That's like twice as many as 100. You know if the bigger number is bigger, that it's like more? It's fucking weird, man. You don't like this bit, do you?
Math is fun.
If all of human history is but a single lesson, it is that the individual may be remembered, but the organization persists and thrives. A single artist, a single general, a single hero, or a single villain may all die, but it is impossible to kill a people, a nation, an idea, except when the idea has grown weak and is overpowered by one that is stronger. Didn't you just say that 1 is like less than all of the numbers, though?
Well, that's the point.
This then is the true calling of those who would be mighty and join they who rule the world in majesty, to shun all that is empty fame and glory, to eliminate weak thoughts, weak hands, and weak ideas, to give up vain individuality and instead become part of something that is glorious and strong. This is the first secret, that by surrendering that part of you that is the least, you are elevated to the most. The first secret shall set you free. Those who know their duty will find it in the key to immortality. Second secret can be explained to all, but truly understood only by those who have submitted to the first, body and soul. Okay. Sean, are we getting into some singularity stuff? Are we getting into some human instrumentality, Sean?
Don't know how I pulled this assignment. I was told that this was a private security organization, but I should have known something was going on when they didn't ask about the damn discharges. Stupid. Now I'm walking the line at some gloomy-ass church in the middle of Paris. Nothing for company but a bunch of brain-dead zombies dressed in black that crazy cook. Keeps rattling on about temples or Templars and how he used to cook for the rich or something. I don't know. Food isn't all that great. Can't even get a bottle of ketchup. And then this German mech og shows up yesterday. I knew a lot of stone-cold people in the service. This guy looks like he's got murder on his mind. He stands down there in the tech archive like a bot. Was on patrol in the cellar for 10 hours and he didn't move once. Inhuman. It's like he's waiting for something. I think I heard him crying once.
Man, what's that guy got against me anyways? Won't he ever take a hint? Okay, I read that. I'll save these for later, but I do have these. I'll save those for later. Actually, how am I doing? I've got no cookies. I mean, I probably could do some regen. Wouldn't hurt. Boy, this area is big.
Aha! A trellis. You climb onto the roof and avoid the security. Never depend upon weapons and high-tech when there is a simpler solution at hand.
Just go up the trellis. It's fine. Good, the robot left. Alright, up the trellis. Now what? Boy. They sure did capture a gothic, temple. God damn it, Gunther.
I see you are afraid.
God damn it. You lied to me, you shit. Oh, you'll be able to get right past the security up there. They won't even know you're there. God, he fucked me up. Alright, I'm going a different direction.
A thief on the roof. My new satellite link has both infrared
That was luck,
and
you
X-ray
dick.
spectrum. I see your heart beating. I see you are afraid.
Damn it, Gunther. Wait, did I not? I thought I turned that off. It seems that the legs don't take that much anyway, so... what am I looking like? I've got 2 lambs, and I've got a probably shit ton of rockets. Yeah, I still got 11 rockets. I've got 11 rockets, and this is a door.
This is a door.
It's no longer a door. Never understand why the game gets so upset every single time I just use my rocket to open a door. Gosh.
Forget it. He's gone.
See, I don't even know why you guys get all upset. You didn't find anything.
Whoever's out there, give yourself up.
Smack.
Bonk.
Bonk. Oh, I heard it. I'm using my ears now. Where is that goddamn camera? What are those girls? Oh, ma'am. How are you today?
Contact here. I am taking steps.
Fine, thank you. I hit the wrong button.
Wrap him up.
I meant to hit a different button, and I hit the wrong button. I was trying to hit F3, and I think I hit 3 instead, so I got close. Comes across as a bad cult, but the pay is good.
He's gone.
Come here, bud. Come here, bud. It's fine. I know how to solve this. I know how to solve this puzzle, Sean. This puzzle's easy. This puzzle's easy.
Someone's here. Contact here.
What an easy puzzle. Jesus. Holy shit, I got a lot of points for that too. We're coming in here.
Following individuals have been rated as having an 85% or higher likelihood of being engaged in suspicious or ideologically counterproductive activity on the Chasen-Baikal scale, and/or having scored at least 4.31 on the JKLLB survey over the preceding 6 months. Agents are encouraged to pursue soft campaigns of calculated defamation, resulting in reduced meme propagation effectiveness prior to prejudicial termination. Termination, when necessary, should be staged to implicate organizations currently on the MJ12 COL. Please refer to any questions to MJ12 simulations and strategy.
Okay.
We got Jean Renoir, Eric and Todd, Derek Parks, Renee DeLon, Wayne Young, Henry Rhoda, and Raymond Kearns.
Why does Raymond Kearns seem familiar to me? What's wrong with me?
Who is Raymond?
Okay, this is that code again, so it must be important. Let me test something. I think every time that so it's specifically these, I can save these, which I guess makes sense. It's like you're downloading it onto your phone. Well, ooh, that'll be useful. Yes, yes, please, let me in. Yes, yes, please. Off. Don't even know where that camera is, I just hear it. Okay. Alright. Now, god damn it. God, I hear something stomping and I don't like it. Now, do I have any markers for what that is? Because I've gotten a lot of codes and I feel like it's gotta be one of those, right? Boy, I'm turned around. He has fast reflexes, Sean.
Fastest gun in the West.
I mean, to be fair, I thought he just didn't see me, but I guess I was wrong.
Forget it. He's gone.
What's up, Sean?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
What have I done? Back here. Stop walking away. There we go. Nothing. Nothing on the camera.
Wait, someone's here.
Have that.
There he is.
This. What's funny is, I just take the money. Yep. Turn you off. Turn it off.
How do off?
How do off? Okay, so there's a camera. So there's this. What do I have for my codes? 1942. 1942. Okay, it was just that easy. A little closer.
Little closer.
Alright. Now, this is stupid. I know I could do it, damn it, Sean. I know I could do it. Let me test something. Yep. Hey, that answers the question. Okay. God, how are you supposed to... You can clearly slip over. God fucking damn it. Am I not...
I believe in you.
Am I crazy? Oh my god, that's so difficult.
Wonderful. My people will take control when you move out. I believe you know Chad. I've given him control of an NSF platoon on loan to me from a
Gamer. You've been dubbed gamer.
Not for long. Oh, that could have gone bad. I don't know if that's a good safe spot, but I'm doing it anyways.
This hoard dates back to when the Templars managed the French treasury for Philip the Fair. They moved it here from the temple in Paris after the crackdown of 1307. The Nazis boxed it up for shipment to Berlin, but had to abandon the cathedral during the evacuation.
Boy. Boy. There are so many cameras. And I used a lot. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God.
Celeste S moves.
Uh-huh. Listen, I'm using tech, man. makes me feel better if I could turn the turrets to be my friends, okay? Makes
It
me
is
feel
a
safe.
nice feeling.
Makes me feel safe. What the f... He was talking about the gold. What is in here? Is he talking about all the ambrosia? Your silence is making me nervous. So am I supposed to
presumably he's talking to... I mean, you just had to, like, find this, I'm pretty sure. You can check your objectives.
Fuck. Super legs! Oh, it's so close. I don't know how I end up turning that on every single time on accident. I probably just need to... I can just jump off of... I can just use my...
What did you just do?
I accidentally used the drone. God, I was about to be like, no! It's fine, Sean. Using my brain. Boy, jump legs in games like this always just are immediately like, thank God I can jump. Got a bunch of upgrades. Reload, put it on the rocket launcher, scope for...
For the rocket launcher.
I don't know if that would be it could be helpful. I could see it.
I mean, it can't hurt.
Yeah. Range for the gun.
You can pick up ambrosia.
Yeah.
You should heal first.
You have to just be a big, strong...
Oh my god.
You were right. I'm sorry, Sean. You said that, and I was like, yeah, you're right, I should heal first. And then my brain went, heal me and recharge your batteries, right? Oh. Hey, Sean, what's on page...
on the rocket launcher. Oh, yeah, sure, go for it.
What's on page 365?
Here, let me retrieve the book. I threw it across the room earlier.
I just had to get it out of here, man. It started glowing and shit, like... Ugh.
What page?
365.
This should be good stuff. The First Great Deception. That's the name of this chapter.
Oh.
Life prolonged 15 years. A Bible quote about death.
That's good. That's good. Alright, now here's the real question. How the fuck do I get out of here? No, really, how do I get out of here? I mean, I guess there's no consequence for going through the goddamn lasers now, either that or I cliff horse using ambrosia. This is stupid. I know that I probably don't need to do this, but I'm going to. Six. Oh, ambrosia is surprisingly tall. That's not close enough. Boy, a little closer. There we go. Just a couple nudges. I might as well go top off again. I don't know if I topped off the first. There we go. Recharge. I don't think there's any way I'm getting out of this room without using some, so. I don't care. I'm done. Bye. Anything good on 365, Sean?
No, I'm realizing that this whole book is just like really, really boilerplate religious
dogma,
like Christian babble. It's for all of like the chapter titles are always such juicy, like wild shit, but then all of the actual text is just like Bible quotes and shit that you could hear at any fucking Christian sermon.
That sucks. That's boring. What the fuck?
Yeah. What a bad scam.
Yeah. Well, time.
Not even a cool scam.
Go straight into the fire, I guess. We got one good page that was buck wild, but there's probably some in there, but certainly not worth. I was really hoping to be one of those, like, yeah, just pick a page and read it and it'll be fun.
Yeah, I hoped so too. It seemed like, I mean, like I said, all of the like titles and chapter titles and shit are also wild, and then you actually start reading it and it's just like, and God and heaven, and here's how Christians get into heaven, and I'm just like, I'm so bored.
I know all this already. Come on, man. Give me something fun and juicy.
Is there an
to
index?
sip
Oh
on.
yeah, that's a good question.
I think you said there might have been.
There's an appendix.
It's dead.
No, that's not an index.
There's not an index, but the table of contents might honestly be the most interesting part of this book. Yeah, give me a number from 1 to 42, and I'll tell you the chapter title.
1 to 42. 13.
Oh, well, that one's boring. The Netherlands and Scandinavia.
Wow, and what's wrong with the Netherlands? I want to go to the Netherlands and Scandinavia, god damn it.
It's just not interesting like Luther before the diet. Or...
Before the diet?
Yeah, Luther before the diet.
I mean, I'm sure... I feel like I've heard diet in a different context, and that's probably what it means, but it is funnier to think of, yeah, Luther before he went on his diet, you know, he had to hold off on the potatoes.
Or Agency of Evil Spirits.
Wow. How do I join that?
Or The Impending Conflict.
Yeah, what a fucking drag.
A Warning Rejected? Like, these titles are wild. Desolation of the Earth. I mean, that's pretty standard Christian iconography, but still wild.
Mm-hmm. This time the robot didn't see me. I don't know why it didn't see me this time, but it didn't. God damn it, I slipped. God damn it,
I book's conclusion is. I'm gonna read the last chapter. The controversy ended.
The controversy done.
Blah, blah, blah.
Boy. Really want to do this, but I don't think I've got the reflexes. Did it work? Did it work? It did work. But I think I only killed one of them. It only killed one of them.
Someone's there. I can hear you. Watch yourself. This one's some kind of mech.
I like that. That line always seems so silly to me. Like, I still look like a person. People know I have nanomachines. Why do they keep calling me a mech? There's nothing robotic about me, even to the slightest. Ooh, Jesus. Alright, so I've been in here. What am I looking for? Where am I? Access the Templar computer system. Make contact with the Illuminati in Paris.
Man, this book really is a scam. There's not even a controversy in here.
Wow. What the hell?
It's just more generic Christian babble. It's just like, and Satan stood petrified before the glory of Christ, and it's like, it's all like that.
Wow. Yeah, that's bad.
Once I knelt in this chapel for communion with 2 Rockefellers and a Rothschild.
Ah, we were listening. We already have a book on this, Morgan.
Prayed for the continued stability of Templar banks, founded on gold.
Apparently, diet is a German word for a fancy meeting.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I do think I know what, like, you know, that it isn't the stupid joke that I made, but, well, that's just an exit. Well, no, that's nothing.
Yeah, I mean, but Doctor, this is very much talking about, like...
Doesn't even mention the Rapture.
Oh, I'm sure. The Desolation of... Did you not catch that there's a chapter named The Desolation of the Earth?
Oh, yeah. My bad.
That's about the Rapture, surely. I can check if you want, but... If that's not about the...
Keep coming, like you forget about Etenavar. I remember Etenavar. I remember for everyone.
He's doing his best. He's going to try to scrush my head like a melon.
Just scrunch it up.
Yep, just scrunch it up like a big old melon. Okay, so I've been over here. Where have I not been? You're a robot outside. This fucking chapel's big. This priest house is so goddamn big, Sean. Where the fuck do I go? What part of the priest house have I not been in yet? It's like
I wonder if this was written by an AI.
It might have been. That would be fucking bonkers.
That's how just like disorganized and random this feels.
I was gonna say, does it feel like procedural?
What do you want?
Yeah.
Know where I can find a computer terminal in this building?
You're in the wrong place. If I am to prepare breakfast for dozens of soldiers, then I must be left alone.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that.
The cathedral. You part of the original staff?
I've been the chef here for 8 years. Yes, the Templars were civilized. They paid me and they let me leave the compound.
I'm no friend of your new bosses. Maybe you can help me out.
Fine. There's
In
only
fact,
one
you
tunnel.
now don't have to make
Go up the
breakfast
3 flights of
because
stairs
none of them
just
are
outside the
alive.
kitchen. Turn left, go down 2 flights, go forward up more stairs, and turn right. You cannot miss it.
Boy, I should have been paying attention to that.
I helped you enough. You do not need a bullet in the head. Now go.
Sorry, I was reading about Christ's mouth.
Oh, you got to know about Jesus' teeth?
Uh-huh.
How are his teeth?
At the coming of Christ, the wicked are blotted from the face of the whole earth, consumed with the spirit of his mouth, and destroyed by the brightness of his glory.
His whole mouth. The whole mouth. God, yeah. Oh, the irony. When are we gonna get robots that... I feel like that's gonna become a thing, right? Is there gonna be fucking robots, robot priests that'll do that kind of shit?
Mm-hmm, for sure.
You're like, you're a robot! How can you believe in God? How? It's fine, probably. Hey look, flamethrower. My body is a temple. The cigarettes are on the table. There we go. I feel like you should be able to do something with these fire extinguishers, but I don't... Oh. Do they extinguish fire? I can't breathe? That exploded my hand? What happened?
I think you lit the... I think you lit the fire extinguisher on fire.
That doesn't seem right. That's not how fire extinguishers work. so upset about? Here, I should read your conversation that you said.
Programming an AI to take the Bible literally seems so cruel. It's out there, man. It's happening. I wonder what would happen if I asked ChatGPT to quote the Bible at me.
Okay, so up 3 flights of stairs.
Oh, fuck.
Left, down 2, forward, and then right. So up 3. Left, down 2. And up another thing of stairs, right. Missed this somehow. I thought I turned that fucking camera off, but I guess not. Let me check again. Did I not turn this off? Maybe it's a different one. Yeah. I know you said that a moment ago, but I just read it again and I'm like, yeah, no, that's pretty evil to be like, ah yes, this robot will be programmed to know Jesus.
For fuck's sake. I just asked Bing to tell me its favorite Bible quotes and it's giving me a list that's currently at 10 so far. Okay, 10, yes.
Okay.
10 fucking quotes. I mean, they're not, they're pretty standard shit.
Still
I was
Bing.
hoping there would just be like one wild one in there, but there wasn't.
Ah.
Why can't Christianity be funnier?
I don't know, man. You get like a couple jokes out of it, and then it just gets boring.
Uh-huh.
More ambrosia. That's interesting.
Obey your new masters. Come to me.
Well, Gunther really don't like me, do we? Ow.
You sure don't. It's funny because I feel like you missed the whole beginning of his arc. So your only interaction with Gunther has just been him desperately wanting to kill you as revenge for Navarra.
And I'm just sitting here like, why do you hate me so much? What's your problem, buddy? All I did was kill Navarra, your best friend.
Fun fact, he hated you before you killed Navarra.
Well, shit. I don't even know why.
Mm-hmm. It's like one of my favorite things about this game, and you just kind of missed it entirely.
Well, oops. Where was it? Was it like obvious?
It's just like little moments at the. Oh,
I do not forget that you left me a prisoner of the NSF.
Oh, well, there you go.
Paris to tell me that.
It is a simple message I am demonstrating. We know where you are going and what you intend.
And I know something about you.
You know you will be defeated.
Ooh. Do I try diplomacy? I should have saved.
I know you hate being a tool for a bunch of bureaucrats as much as I did. How about we make a gentleman's agreement?
I am the top agent, I do not go. It is different now. Mr. Simon says if I defeat you, I can have any upgrades I want. That is a gentleman's agreement.
No.
I believe I will enjoy this.
Oh my god.
Shame.
I hope I didn't just soft lock myself, but we'll see.
Yeah, that was a wild move to quick save over that, bud.
It's fuck.
Oh, and there it goes.
Dude, I can do it.
You should turn on your healing.
Yeah,
just
that's a good idea. Turn on the heart. Here you go.
You should not
Shit.
have challenged me.
Okay, I can do this. Missed. God damn it. I got it. I got it. I got this.
Back up
We can
and
do
shoot him
this.
with the depth gun.
Fuck.
Or do that.
I'm gonna kill him with the goddamn lightsaber. I can do this. missed.
Unglaublich.
What the fuck? I got him to surrender! You know, part of me wonders what would have happened if I would have been like, no, he just doesn't want to fight anymore. Huh.
Knocked his ass out.
Uh-oh. God, this fire is not stopping, huh? Boy. There it goes,
There you go.
finally. Just took all of my shit. It's fine. I've got cookie. I've got cookie. I've got a cookie. Alright.
Yeah, I love Gunther, though. Basically, his whole deal is he was one of the, like, early wave of augmented humans. So all of his tech is, like, old and outdated and difficult to replace.
Mm-hmm.
And he basically feels like he is being replaced by younger agents who've got the newer, fancier tech that is not compatible with his system anymore. That he's just been... He's been phased out of the workforce by newer tech that he's not able to integrate with.
Oh, yeah. Damn. Yeah, now I feel bad that I missed that. I guess I should have hunted him down more when I was at UNATCO. Fuck, I didn't know. I got a password for this, I thought, didn't I? God, we've read so much.
You have a whole list of passwords for something.
34501. Ah, shit. I don't have to remember one of them.
4 5 0 1.
34501. We'll do it this way. We'll do it this way, because I don't know. I just
can't remember 7-Eleven.
501. Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Oh, you didn't check your email.
Oh shit. None. The Pope has no emails, Sean.
Ooh. Hello, Walter.
We did certainly teach you how to fight, didn't we?
Oh,
You're
boy.
worried, Simons. We almost have a cure.
You have nothing. Even if Everett succeeds, you can't synthesize enough vaccine to stop an epidemic. You need a universal constructor, and don't think Page Industries is going to leave one lying around for you to use. Not after you blew up the one in Hong Kong.
It was never properly trained in its operation.
Laugh it up, Denton. Next time we won't use an old box of bolts like Gunter. The only reason I let him go to Paris is that I was sick of his moaning about Navarra and constant requests for a tune-up.
You sent him because you knew he would fight to the death.
He was the last of the
You sent him because you knew he would fight to the death, and I proved that he wouldn't, so I killed him. He didn't. He didn't fight to the death. I did kill him though, but he didn't fight to the death. He did give up.
I'm getting what I need.
Maybe I shouldn't have killed him.
I will now consent to meet you in person.
Now part of me is like, I wonder what would have happened if I wouldn't have killed him. Probably nothing. I'm just, how did I get his AI to do that?
I don't know.
It was wild.
Maybe he ran out of ammo.
Maybe? Alright. Hold on. I gotta test something. I turned off all the guns, and there's not really anyone. Okay, that's what I thought. Thank God.
But Doctor once saw someone knock him out and carry his body to the next level.
That's amazing. That's fantastic. I mean, I did go to prison because of my brother, so the game isn't perfect, but it just makes it that much more I was doing so good. I was doing so good. Sean, I was doing so good.
Uh-huh.
I hadn't stepped on a single rat today, goddammit.
No, that's not true.
What? I didn't step on a rat earlier.
You definitely did. I remember, it's such a distinctive noise, I remember hearing it.
I feel... God damn it, no! I swear I didn't.
I swear you did. It's my swear against your square.
We're gonna have to have a swear off, you pissant.
We used to do that in elementary school.
Ooh, what was your go-to? What was your heat?
Oh, I sucked. I mean, it's too long ago for me to remember now, but I lost every time. I was too much of a dweeb. I wasn't good at swearing yet.
Like now,
Mhm.
where we say things like you fucking
You
beans.
pile a piss on a fuck.
Fucking beans.
Fucking beans. Fucking beans is the best.
Alright, go to the metro station to wait further instructions. I still haven't... Okay, is that what I'm just doing next? Okay. We're just gonna go there.
Yeah,
we should
you finished
stop-
your objective here, so you're going to the metro station that you were at earlier that you weren't supposed to be at yet.
Gotcha. Now I just have to leave. Now I just gotta leave. Going this way, because I know about the trellis.
Trellis.
But...
Trellis.
What the I know I jumped, but did I
Yes.
jump that far?
You used your big strong legs.
Sure.
There's a bug at the transition to the metro station. You can crouch under the transition to the metro station.
Oh. What the fuck? What benefit would that have? Any?
Just causes the next mission to not load in properly, I assume.
Yeah. Oh, not that way.
Absolutely no benefit.
No benefit, breaks the game, it's a funny gag. It's a big lol.
Make sure to save.
Thank you. Bye.
You know.
I know?
It's time to launch your time.
You are hearing the voice of a Majestic 12 AI. No need to be alarmed. For now, I can
Nothing.
protect you and Daedalus for a day or so. Keep going. Baton waves
That guard did not see me, or he chose not to see me.
He said, "I know who that is, and I'm not having that kind of day today."
Uh-huh. Wait, why is this still... Did it save where it was recharging from? Because it looted the new area?
Just because you're not here doesn't mean he doesn't have work to do.
I mean, sure, but... Who else needs to charge their human batteries here? None of the cops. Cops don't run on batteries yet.
Yeah, they might share a timer, Butt Doctor. That seems the most reasonable.
Oh. Huh.
Makes sense that they wouldn't have, like, a bunch of different timers for every different bot, but rather just have a global repair timer and heal timer.
Mm-hmm.
You travel at your own risk tonight, monsieur.
I mean, it's pretty much a full recovery anyway, so it's rare that it would be relevant.
Yep. This was a pretty niche circumstance that I was like, wow, I made it to one before I finished the timer.
But Doctor says it saved what the timer was at when you transitioned out of the area. Just what we were saying before.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Hello.
My brother.
JC Denton.
Wait, you're not my brother.
I will take you to heaven, but you will be forbidden to learn the way yourself.
Why did that make you snort?
Quite a trick.
Because I could tell from there that he was black. So you were just like, my brother. I was like, is it? Are you sure? Yeah, and just the timing of, you're not my brother.
Wait. What did he say? Fuck.
He's taking you to Morgan.
Okay.
Do what you must.
It's just do what you must is such a... So did he take all my shit?
See, no inconvenience whatsoever.
Everett must be paranoid.
We all are. The Illuminati is getting a taste of its own medicine.
Has he made any progress on the Grey Death virus?
Your uplink provided the missing encryption key. He has been able to complete the work that Professor Tong began.
Oh, dude,
I'ma
this
see
guy's
him at
wearing
once.
Usher's shirt.
He's downstairs.
Hell yeah,
in the
he
lab.
is. This is exactly what Usher was wearing, actually. This is exactly what he was wearing. A muscle suit, a jacket over his suit. It was fucking wild. And he took the jacket off at some point. I don't think we saw him take the jacket off. It was so funny. I was like, did you just want an excuse to take your shirt off twice in one night? Yeah, but your objective is to rule the world, so why should I trust you?
Mm-hmm. It's a good question.
Damn it.
That's not an aquarium. Ooh, that is a health kit, though.
Yes, it is. Actually, this is probably a good stopping point, honestly.
Yeah.
Get to stop right here on the bed.
On Morgan's bed.
On Morgan's bed. It's real comfy. Here, gotta get on the pillows. It really doesn't want to sit on the pillow. It really doesn't want me to sit on the pillow.
The pillow probably doesn't have like a valid standing surface.
Uh-huh. Alright, well, that was some good progress. We talked about Ball, talked about a lot of things. You learned that the book was in fact to go into the garbage.
I mean, it was gonna go into the garbage after this stream no matter what, so nothing was lost.
But thank you for joining,
And hey.
everybody. Oh, no, you? What?
You're closing in on the end of this game.
That's good. I mean, I killed Gunther, so I'm like, okay. He was not the
Killed
final
Gunther,
boss.
you're about to meet the Illuminati. We've only got a few more streams left.
The other AI in my brain is telling me that I'm wrong, even though he's way scarier, so I don't know if I trust him.
The AI are bickering with each other.
Uh-huh, through my brain, and I really don't appreciate it. There's only space for one in here, okay? I have a hard enough time dealing with that one. And it's me. I ate a chocolate. I'm ready.
Do it.
Well, otherwise, anyways, thank you so much for joining, everybody. I hope you had a good time and enjoyed the show. If you're able to join the live show, thank you for stopping by and chatting and watching. If you're watching this in the future, thank you for taking the time to go back and rewatching the VODs. We appreciate it. If you're out there and you enjoyed this and you want to see more of what we're up to, I recommend scrolling down below and following or clicking any of the links. There's a link to an Instagram, a Facebook, a Twitter, and a Discord. We post when we go live on any one of those platforms, as well as anything else that we're up to, and just generally you can come hang out with the rest of the community there. It's a good time on the Discord. Speaking of which, a shout out to our community there and everyone who follows. You guys are a wonderful audience and we appreciate you. If we do anything particularly entertaining or noteworthy, feel free to clip it and share it on the internet. Just make sure there's a hashtag with MCCanary or link it back to the stream so people can find more of the good stuff we do here. Also, stick around to the very end if it's your first time here. We always do a bit of a closing bit and we do raid after every stream so the vampires in our chat can keep watching. Just everyone else out there, make sure to lock your doors and windows because it's almost lunchtime for vampires. And a huge thank you to everyone who supports the stream and all of our subscribers. Your generosity allows us to continue to expand the stream, as well as take on more projects, and the stream would absolutely not be made possible without viewers like you, so we thank you. If you want to see your name added to this list, as well as a couple of the benefits you can get, you could always subscribe directly on Twitch, or check out the Patreon page. That'll show you everything that you can get, and any amount is always appreciated. Once again, thank you. And thank you to robots who do a wonderful job of holding back the robot army and preventing me from becoming famous. Thank you, Sean, for playing more Deus Ex with me, and watching the Super Bowl with me. I had a great time!
It was a big ball.
It was a big ball with an even bigger bowl. Do you want to start housekeeping?
If you enjoyed the stream and you want to see me talk about a video game or two, check out Talking Skull on YouTube.
Yeah. can also check out the rest of our friends, Virtual Boys, Corpus Cryptid, Crowcast TV, Downtown Voice Acting, and BooXBs. Virtual Boys is James and Arthur's Twitch channel, and they were playing co-op games or multiplayer games. Corpus Cryptid is Ren's Twitch channel, and they usually do cozy games or spooky games. Crowcast TV is Tara's channel. She's an artist who usually does live art on her channel. Downtown Voice Acting is Jackson's voice acting channel on Twitch and YouTube, where he does some voice acting with with himself and other friends. BooXB's is Aqua's channel. She usually does horror games or multiplayer games, and me. You can find the rest of my stuff on that link tree. There's a VOD channel for the Twitch, a YouTube for my own videos, an ArtStation for my art, a SoundCloud for my music. And that's it. So you should go check everybody out in the network. Goblin Entertainment. That's everything. Stick around, we'll be rating to someone. I think Dot's still playing. Dot is still playing Final Fantasy II, the Game Boy Advanced version of it. So stick around for that. Nope, she's playing something that I have no clue. She's sitting in front of what looks like a horrifying rendition of Jabba the Hutt in a fantasy game. You guys are going to that. So be nice. Otherwise, have a good evening, everyone. Take it easy. Sean, is there anything you'd like to tell the audience?
Do you think that next time in the next big bowl, Patrick Mahomes is going to reveal his true form and we'll find out that he was a gray alien all along?
I mean, he'll have to, because his best friend on the field, Kelsey Grammer, would have had his legs blown off by the football as revenge. Yeah, we didn't even talk about that. I'll have to save that for next time. We didn't talk about... we didn't talk about Kelsey Grammer. We'll have to bring him up next time. Hey, Sean, if it isn't already in the trash, what's on page 420?
420. That's the chapter. The Time of Trouble, which is pretty standard Christian stuff. By the sifting of the temptation, the genuine Christian will be revealed.
Wow. We're gonna get Jesus's whole mouth.